Cheers.
Cheers.
Dan, roll a will save. You're being deep slumbered.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to make a
This
troop
is-
attack.
this is weak. Nah, you can trip my balls, bitch. So, where we left off, you guys had just got back to the hideaway cave for Prince Kellen, well, Trade Prince Kellen's forces, his expeditionary force. They had just taken you back to that cave after your encounter, where you had killed the Aurelian Paladin, and you had managed to get that magic cold sword. Aside from that, you know that the Academy is hiding somewhere nearby on the west side, with orders from
Right.
the town which you didn't see and all that kind of stuff. But
Did
sorry,
you say
what
the sword was
there-
cold?
Did you identify it? I can't remember.
Is that a
I
Holy
did,
Avenger?
I did. It's a bastard sword of cold damage. That's what you described
Oh,
it as I
okay.
identified it.
Because yeah, Holy Avenger's a cold iron.
So no, slightly different. But
The one you saw.
and you know
What?
that as sorry, burping. You know when you got back to the cave that there was a slight sense of tremors going through the earth, followed by the kind of crack of, well, really loud bang, kind of whoosh, kind of power ricocheting out from what you could tell was the tower. So the tower, I think it was Antelo that said, yeah, the tower seems to be growing more unstable. And apart from that, that more or less catches everyone up. Satanic, you weren't with us the previous session, so do you have any questions or anything, or are you happy to just
No,
bird-like
seems pretty black and
things
white.
and catch up as we go?
But it appears out of nowhere, kind of thing.
Nah, he's just like, he comes out of the local bushes. I'm guessing that, like, since you guys are resting inside of the cave at this point in time, you just somehow, like, I don't know if birds can smell very well, but you managed to scent out this place, like,
No,
some
what
sort of
we
raptor.
see, what we see is, you know how chickens seem to follow like seed or crumb trails along. Someone just like had some grain or whatever in their bag, and it was leaking out, and you just see him coming along, pecking at the ground.
I was more kind of imagining, you know, in Jurassic Park when a raptor sticks its head up from like the long grass and then just looks directly at you. I was just imagining more that, but it's just this bird, man.
It's got all the terrifying music, and then you just see the head come out of the bird. And it's like, friends, yes, and jumps out of the bush.
Just looks at you, screeches that.
Aggressively squatches. Oh boy.
So, after making it back to the small marshy cave entrance with Trade Prince Kellen's expeditionary force by late afternoon and setting up rest for the night, and encountering this demonic bird once more, the night seems relatively uneventful, save for the unnerving shaking that seems to occur every few hours now. Beginning gradually and eventually leading up into a grand crescendo, a noise like roaring lightning that seems to shake the foundations of the cave, causing small measures of dirt and pebbles peppers litter down from the ceiling. Come morning, you are roused by one of
What
the
is this, Mexico?
grass-clad scouts. What do you mean? How is
Starts
this
raining
Mexico?
peppers.
Yeah, of course. Okay, fine. I'll give you
I
that.
can attest.
Come morning, you are roused by one of the grass-clad scouts returning through the mouth of the cave, casting back the foliage-ridden cloak and handing it to another scout who seems to rotate out of the cave on duty. The leader of the troop seems to be at work heating some stones before dropping them into a pot of bubbling liquid, where it seems to sizzle against the rock. Seeing you all awake, the older warrior pours out and hands to you a small canteen each of the liquid.
Was it the stuff in the bubbling cauldron?
Yes, yeah, so he's effectively using magic to heat up these rocks and then drop them into like this cauldron of liquid.
Oh, to heat it up.
Relatively dark in it, yeah, because of course you can't have a fire because they're really like trying to
Right.
lay low here.
Yeah, so it is a stew. I guess looking up at him as we take the hearty stew in hand and whatnot and prepare to eat, continuing on from our planning from last night, looking over, we're not an exactly direct combat force, so we're going to have to follow the doctrine of divide and conquer. Your men will have to draw some of the Auralites away with a big enough distraction that we can slip in unawares. However, you will not survive a direct conflict with those that are there. Perhaps,
Sucks to be you, I guess.
Can I do a religion check on Aurelians as a whole and see if there's something that they would obviously shift away to based off their faith?
Yeah, sure. Also, while this is happening, everyone's kind of like, are they like drinking what they've been given or whatever?
Oh, dude!
16.
As soon as I was handed the food, I'm already eating it.
Oh, you kind of
One
like
plus
go to eat it, and you find that there is no like stew inside of it. It's a liquid beverage, and it's incredibly bitter smelling and bitter tasting. But it is
It's fucking
warm.
coffee.
So
The
I rolled
man
a
just handed us fucking coffee.
Of course, a bird would have drunken it without thinking. So
Yeah.
So
Just
with a
about
six, so with a 16, I'm not sure you know too much really about their apart from the like obvious things that like it's
frigid
yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Yep.
frigid bitch, and yeah, that the god does serve like, oh, who is it? I think it's Sylvanus or something.
I guess in the second part of the question, I'll look over to him and say, do you know of any potential food stores or carts that would be able to load off and send off sneakily in the middle of the night, or in the middle of the day to draw the main force away to chase down their things, potentially light them on fire too, keep them busy to allow us to slip in with only a minimal force within the tower's base.
So the scout who has just returned from duty after like also grabbing a cup of the bitter smelling tasting drink seems to come over and sit on a rock beside you all and beside the leader, stating, with the Aurelians, their camp is right at the base of the tower. I know roughly where they keep their food sources. It's one of their larger, more rain averse, well-built buildings. It's on the northern side, quite close to the tower itself, but their encampment isn't encircling the tower. It's no way near big enough. It's more just right near the entrance.
So if we could create a big enough diversion inside their encampment, I can give my small squad, ours specifically, the capability to stealth in with under the cover of invisibility and reach the tower's door.
Another thing you might find useful if you're looking for a distraction. Last night I was scouting around, and I think I found where the Academy's camp, their hidden one, is. A messenger seemed to be walking out in the night, seeming to go in a direction, so I followed him. Up until a point where another person seemed to almost appear out of nowhere. Small sort of door appearing behind him. And from there they seemed to talk a little bit before they both went inside. When they were talking, however, I heard them talk about an assault that they were planning for the coming night. That they were planning. So the Academy also seems to be planning an assault.
Tonight.
However, their forces are quite a bit smaller. I don't know what would have given them the tenacity to go after them.
I'm
You're really dug in.
I'm currently less inclined to go to them for aid, what with what Bell has done within the town's confines itself. It does not fill me with hope. However, we can use the timing of their attack to our advantage. If we are able to set alight their food stores, drawing away the main fighters from the whatever they're doing, the main guards from whatever they're doing, to obviously rush to put out those stores, you guys slip away after that. If we time it relatively in the night, they will be too caught up between the fire and the attack from the academy to actually notice we have entered the tower.
Good plan.
Would your men be capable of setting fire to their food stores while we accomplish the goal of going within the tower?
Theoretically, I should be able to. The leader seems to produce a small flame over his hand. He seems to be at least semi-competent at magic.
And I produce a giant fireball over mine. Oh!
He launches it into the roof. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I roll to an attack of opportunity to trip the rock.
How the fuck are you gonna trip a rock?
Don't
He
need to worry
trips the
about
rock above him and it falls to the floor, crushing him.
Rocks fall? I don't think so.
I'm gonna pick up and use silent as a
gravity reverses and it goes up instead of down.
You're gonna pick up and use me. Alright.
I roll a
that's not
strength
something
check
that
to
is
disbelieve gravity.
The fuck's gravity? Gravity doesn't exist.
What was that, silent?
No, it's fine. I'm out. The rock's full. Damn. I guess I'll go.
Alright,
No, prior to that. Okay,
looking back to Keldan, may I see the other half of the key that you acquired for a moment?
Yeah, I'll pull it out and hold it up.
Alright, I'll take it and pull out my half of the key and slot them together.
Yep. So the half that you were given from Trade Prince Kellen, it's sort of like a ring that it seems to slot over the kind of like rod.
Yeah.
So if you imagine, I'm just going to draw something on the map quickly. So it's sort of like it makes something looking like this, with like some kind of like spiky bit, kind of like key-ish almost configuration here on one of the ends.
Alright, so it seems to be fully set up. Alright. So, with our key in hand, and I'll put it back in me thing, and with
surprisingly also you notice that the rod that you had like stabbed yourself with to kind of like bind it to you, kind of, that the blood that was dripping down the outside of it still seems to be there, and it kind of like runs along it, but it doesn't fall from it.
Can I do a knowledge arcane check to see if there's anything odd about that?
Sure, by all means.
18.
So 18. You aren't too sure, but several kind of factors surrounding the rod remind you a lot of something you've heard of before. Not necessarily like this, but sort of like it's taken inspiration from it. And it seems very similar to an immovable rod, but it seems like things move around it rather than it being set in place.
So,
a strange concept, to be sure.
Looking down at it, I can deduce, so the rod moves into the lock, and then it moves the tumblers around it to unlock. Fascinating.
Fucking dwarves and their magic.
Ah, yes. A key.
Anyway,
but no, it's more that, like, for instance, like, it's been a few days and the blood still hasn't dried on it, for instance, and the blood isn't just getting wiped away from it. It's kind of like rotating. Well, it's not rotating around it. As you like move it around, it does like fall down in kind of like a path, but it just never leaves the rod.
All right. setting it back into me pack and whatnot, I'll turn to them. I suppose we move tonight. You lot deal with the food stores. We'll enter under the cover of invisibility towards the door. We'll deal with whatever small force may have remained at the door. Enter, shut the door behind us to ensure that the Academy cannot follow us in the Auralites, depending on who wins the coming battle.
Indeed. We can do that.
Alrighty. I guess
Rallying some of his troops, he gets two at the back of the cave to quickly put on their garb and say, go scout out the Aurelian, see what their patrols look like, and just get us information during the day. We plan to move at sundown, dusk, else they'll see us coming straight away.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So with that plan set, what do you plan to do? Or are you guys also going to be scouting out the region? You might need to leave the cart and the other horse here.
That is staying here. I
Yeah,
guess
you can take the Chad horse with you, but you're going to have to leave the other horse.
As we're sort of I guess we go out to prep, and I'll have my hawk flying over in the rough direction of where the scout had pointed out them, so it can warn me if they begin coming.
Are the Academy forces, or are
Yes.
you talking about the Aurelian?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The moment the Academy forces begin leaving their hole, I'm assuming it would take them an hour or two to actually get to where we want to go. That's when the signal will go up for it. I'll turn to the guy as it's whereabouts will you be stationing your men to prepare for the assault burning the food stores? I'll have my hawk fly overhead on its way back to me to cry out, and that would be your signal to begin.
So if I just quickly let's go move that over here. Just going to use this area over here to draw a little kind of pseudo map as from what you understand is, let's go and move the horse and cart. You guys can stay over here for now. And
You sound disappointed.
I know, I am. So if you imagine that this represents Durlag's tower, kind of just dark circle, whatever. And then near the entrance, so this is it's north, south, east, and west, so yeah, blah blah blah, arrow. Near the south side, they have, let's put it in blue because they're frosty bitches, but they kind of have their encampment set up sort of like that.
Okay.
Not quite touching the tower, but kind of right by it, within 100 meters or so,
and
or
that's
50
the door.
meters. And so the door is pretty much, let's get a red X. Yeah, there.
So their food stores will be right here or on the back right hand side of the encampment.
So about there. So he was stating that they'll be around that side, as that will also, any sort of noise or whatever that they do make, or if anything goes wrong, they'll come out that side as opposed to the other entrance, which faces their other camp entrance, which faces the door.
Yep. So my hawk, upon seeing the Academy mages and whatnot leaving their holes, will immediately pass over your heads. Not too far, not too close, but enough that you'll definitely hear its cry. Upon hearing it let out its cry, that is your signal to begin attacking. The hawk will then circle around the tower, going around the back to me at this part, meeting back up with me.
Yep, so Hawk is going to be elsewhere, over wherever it roughly.
Yeah, and also just keep in mind, I can actually speak to my hawk now, so it can fully understand the whole plan.
Yeah,
that
so
it's meant
so the plan is Hawk's going to be roughly over wherever, and then when it sees people coming out of there, it's going to traverse up over here and then give the sign to make the distraction.
Yep, and we'll be just off to the sides, close enough that we'll definitely beat the Academy there by a long shot. and start the entire operation and get in. By the time they've arrived and we've already gotten in and shut the door behind us, they shouldn't be able to do anything other than fight the Auralites that are there. None of them should be the wiser if everything goes according to plan.
Yep. Okay. Does that sound good with everyone else? I'm keen
Yes.
to hear juicy agreements or.
Yes.
I'm
I haven't heard
still
anything from Flint. I'm surprised.
My guy doesn't talk much. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So-
too busy, drinking this rather shit drink.
You
Oh,
cannot
how
drink the rest
fucking
of that.
dare you?
Hey, I didn't say it out loud. I'm just drinking it slowly. It's just like.
Yeah, the bird's watching you, and he's very surprised at how slow you're drinking it.
I
Hey,
had
don't
in mind
forget-
the bird.
Wait, I want to know: did Keldon drink his or just eat the bowl?
I ate the cauldron.
All right, I suppose we'll all head out into the location. I guess
Yep.
prepping for it. Just before we go in, before
Yeah, so
everything.
take like 5 or so minutes, just prepare what you're doing
Yep.
before you go, and then I'll do the whole setting out.
So, the way I'm seeing it done is I should have enough to have at least 2 enchantment spells for whatever in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a Crown of Might on Keldon. That's going to give him immediate boost chance. If we do get into combat, he can fly off into a +8 to Strength Rage and just fucking wallop someone. It's only for 1 turn, but it will give him that. But primarily the main purpose is I'll be covering us all with a sphere of invisibility. So we'll all move in
That goes
lockstep.
to shit. I'm just gonna go invisible. Fuck this. I'm being disappearing.
So yeah, the plan would be everyone stays close to me. We move forward under the cover of the sphere of invisibility. If something happens and we have to fight, Evil will have the Crown of Might to immediately initiate combat with a big kablam. And obviously after that, it's just getting into the tower before the Auralites and the Academy actually come to blows and find out that we're there. We want to be in the tower before we have to blow anything dealing with large quantities of people like that. Everyone good with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's set to work.
Okie dokie. 1 second, let me just pour a drink. Oh. Ah. Sorry. Cheers.
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 Feels like
I guess while you're cheering, I'm gonna take a quick moment. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this bird away as well. I'll be back.
the bird is like taking a bird to put the bird.
He's putting
The
the
bird
bird in his
kidnapped the bird.
backpack.
Yeah, he just like puts it in his pocket. That's where the bird lives.
I'm trying to predict with everything I've got here just exactly what I'm going to need to fucking do this. I can do that, yeah. We are good.
And we're back.
Right, so...
Okay. So, everyone's ready? Everyone's back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think Bird's still returning from handling the bird.
Yeah. Boosts the CODs.
I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So, let me just turn. Oh, this is shit music. Let me put some better music on. I should have done that. D&D thematic. It started into this like kind of happy like stuff, and I was like, oh, this is definitely not a happy time. Well, actually, it could be a happy time. I mean, you're getting your loot hopefully soon. So, leaving the cave, the drizzle from yesterday has turned into somewhat of a substantial rain. The leader seeming to look at you with a somewhat slightly worried expression, as burning their food is going to be substantially more difficult now.
As long as you burn the internals and it takes away their attention from that location, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I have a vial of oil I can give them. Like one of those
They've
small
probably
ones.
got shit like that themselves.
Okay.
And he's got mage fire that he can utilize to burn
I
it
knew
down.
that he had the mage fire. It's just maybe he like needed something to help control the burn, keep it burning, so to speak.
Can ask him, but yeah.
I guess I'll look at him and go, do you have any oil or something to help burn?
Yeah, he kind of like pulls back his large cloak, and then he shows that he does have some oil and even alchemist's fires and things like that.
I've got alchemist fires too.
What is this?
Don't
A dick
compare.
measuring contest? You're
Yes.
dick measuring
Yes,
with
it is.
the leader of this expedition. Fine,
Yeah.
he drops his pants and he actually dick. Nah, I'm kidding.
Well, jokes. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, yeah, I
No.
was just joking. But what if? Nah, I'm kidding.
But
So,
what if? I am joking.
after mere minutes of being in the rain, so you guys kind of like stayed in the cave, I'm guessing, until roughly about 1 or 2 p.m. because you don't really need to be there until late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after leaving just after noon, and what with the rain, after mere minutes of trudging through the grasslands, that the water seems to be seeping deeply into your clothing and your packs. Eventually you come across somewhat of a small hillish incline that the leader seems to squat down and begin to crawl up through the longer grass.
Right. I guess are we within at least somewhat eye shot of the Durlags and the town?
So they're at like camp, so you couldn't exactly see the camp from your position. The way that he has taken you seems to be leading you in a very roundabout way around the kind of, you're not exactly
Blind
going in a straight line.
Yeah,
Taking
like,
time to like kind of go between the like sort of small hillish valley kind of like bits.
Yep.
small hills. I wouldn't call it anything between a hill and valley, but that kind of idea. And so now he seems to be kind of like just crawling towards it, so you can probably make the assertion that it's close enough that he's, well, that you would be able to see it if you also went up there.
Alright. So, and he's going to leave us here and then head around to his staging point?
Yes, you can.
Rightio.
So, do you tell him that, or?
Um,
Because at the moment he's just kind of like surveying over the like hill slightly.
I'll go up and survey a bit as well.
Yep.
So I'll go up and I'll make a spot check. And what I can. Oh, for fuck's sake! What are these rolls?
When you were kind of like crouching down in the long grass, one of the longer pieces of grass seemed to poke you in the eye, and then fuck,
Anyway.
it really hurt.
Rightio. I guess I'll look up to him and go, well, I suppose we should begin setting up at your met. What can you see, and when do you want to go to your staging point? As soon as
I
you go
just
to leave,
imagine
I'll
that
send the
you've
hawk
got
up.
like slightly red eyes. It's just kind of like, I'm not crying, it's just the rain. But so yeah, sure enough, you can see. You can't really make out many details, but you're probably about a kilometer or two away from Durlag's tower itself, and yeah, thus the camp pretty much as well. You're kind of like right around like this sort of an area right now.
Yeah. So I guess we'll lead up to here, and then he'll make the back way around to here outside
Yeah,
of the.
so you guys are currently just, let's go and mark you in purple or something. So let's say that this is about like a kilometer or two out,
Alright.
and so he's planning to go sort of around like that with his guys.
Yep. And we'll go around like this. So.
Yep.
Yep. And which direction are the Academy Guard come from? Down here?
So they would be roughly over here somewhere, round
Okay.
about region.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll tell him it's like we'll begin our trek towards where we need to go. If you want to take your men around to your staging point, we'll prepare now to begin the assault, and I'll send the bird up over towards the area where the scout pointed out the Academy guys were coming from.
Yep.
Not before changing his feathers to a bird more like tone and everything to a bird more native to the region.
You can change your bird?
Yeah, prestidigitation. Just change the feather colours.
Oh, okay, so you're kind of like just dyeing it with cumin or something.
I rolled a punch the DM.
No, what immediately came to mind, do you remember that like meme well, it wasn't a meme, it was a picture that was shared on social media a lot where people thought it was a new bird species that was found, but it was actually a seagull that had fallen into a curry or something and got stained in cumin. So its feathers were bright yellow.
Alrighty.
So with your new cumin bird, so you guys are beginning to head out, so cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, are we here?
Nah,
No,
you're
no,
the
no.
purple one.
We're heading around and up to this spot here to begin, well, around that area.
Oh, that's where
to
these
begin-
guys went.
That's where
Yeah,
they
so
go.
yeah, so you guys are all currently at the Purple X, which is roughly 2 kilometers away from the tower itself.
Yeah, and we're going to take a way sort of around here and up to here. Sort of like out of the view of the town, the camp,
Camp.
and close enough that we'll be able to just pop it in, Viz, walk over to the door, open it, close it, move it. They'll probably have people sort of like standing guard at the door, but as long as we deal with them nice and quick and don't let them run away, we should be good.
So, are you ready?
Yep.
That crown's got a passive 2 strength, doesn't it?
What?
Yeah, when the signal gets kicked off, yeah, I'll be tapping you with it. Gives you a passive 2, and then you can blow it as a free action to get a +8 to strength for 1 turn.
Ah, okay.
So,
Crown.
from here, you begin a very, very slow and cautious. Wait, how are we? Because who's the largest person in the party? I half expect
Me.
it's the kind of like horse.
Well, okay, like the
Evil's
longest, like-
the largest by feet and
Everything.
whatnot.
I want to hear how they're going to. How are they approaching it? Because
Right, how
I
is
know
the
that
twink
you're
horse
kind
bigger
of
than me?
small. I'm guessing
What the
that
fuck you
like.
mean twink?
Shut up, twink.
Well, let's
I
just-
am literally like a fucking rock of testosterone and smashing shit.
As you might be
Everything is a
wide-
twink to me.
All right. See, as you're wide, I'm long. So bite me.
Don't tempt him. He might do that.
I'll fucking eat you, mate. It's not even cannibalism. I'm a Goliath.
So we
yeah,
are also
and
we
quite
also
quickly.
will be moving at a distance that we shouldn't be within eyeshot of either or. Just
Yes.
getting outside the back here. But yeah, go.
Your bird is currently looking around at the moment, isn't
Yeah,
it?
over here.
Oh, you've just sent it off, didn't you?
I've just sent it off. Yeah.
Yeah, so as it's kind of making the path over here, that it would have noticed this, surrounding the tower and even somewhat the camp, that all of the like long grass surrounding the tower seems almost flattened.
Hmm. Can
It's
I make
sort of-
a spellcraft check to see if it was done by magic, or at least it seems to be a magic origin?
You would have. Can you spellcraft through your pet? It's kind of like a ring, like
yeah,
that
that's right.
around the
Yeah,
tower.
no, I don't get the ability to do that. But that doesn't really matter. We can sit outside of it and then invis our way in.
Yeah. From just a guess after that, if you wanted to do, I'll just give you an intelligence check or something on it.
Mm.
Make an int check.
For fuck's sake!
Now,
Alright, have you tried actually
flattened
rolling
grass.
good?
I look at all of the rolls this session. 3,
And-
4.
Yeah, he's
2
getting it
and
out
1.
of the way.
No,
He's
do it like
literally-
this,
he's doing
mate.
Count up.
Are
He's
you rolling?
playing-
Fuck off.
You do it like that? Yeah.
Oh,
He's
no.
already done it
You go
like
suck a
that. He
dick.
did it exactly.
That's an amazing roll. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
So yeah, I guess I don't learn anything about it.
Yeah, you don't really know much.
Not that hard to roll high flint.
Yeah, casual
Dick.
scrubs.
I was okay. Yeah, I was expecting fucking Keldon to turn around A posing and just grab you and smack you into the ground. Like,
No, it's not even
A
A-po. You know that
posing.
scene in fucking Poo Disengaged where the dude gets dragged through the hallway?
yeah, that's what I was literally thinking.
Is A posing that sort of thing that ballerinas do when they go forward on like one toe and then they just like do a pirouette?
No.
Where they have their hands above their head in like a like triangle formation? Is that A posing? What is
Hold
A
on.
posing?
I'll show you what it is.
I need a description. I'm very confused.
All right, look in D&D text chat.
Yeah.
That's a character
That's
in Dark Souls
A-posing.
1 when you...
Oh,
Dark Souls, it's
okay,
A
yeah.
plus
So where
three.
there's no animation or anything, that's all it is. That's all
Oh,
you get.
yep, okay. Yep, fair enough.
Hashtag A post
That
is
makes more
superior to B
sense.
post.
I thought Flint was doing a very bad praise the sun kind of thing, but
No, that's V posing.
well, yeah, but like, yeah, A is just hands together in the same sort of thing. But okay, moving on from that. So slowly making your way through the muddied, almost marsh-like exterior that is beginning to grow in the area. It's slow going until you finally come to a small, like, hilly section, roughly over here, that would provide a decent amount of cover. It's a little bit further out than what you would want, but between, like, here, in, like, this kind of area, it's very flat, and that's why it's been slow going. A lot of the time, and this comes back into, how is Flint and Civvy kind of, like, trying to hide themselves underneath? We've got roughly about 1.5 meters
They are
of,
technically
like,
Bro,
medium.
how the
long
fuck am I
grass.
gonna hide, man? I'm the size of fucking Mount Everest.
Fruits.
I was gonna say, didn't
Anto, what I'm
both
talking
of-
about
both
is
of
there's
them
about
are
1.5 meters of, like, long grass. So smaller people and whatever, it's just more, are you just casually strolling? It's
Alright,
very
fucking,
flat
I'll roll
in
the
this
hide.
area.
So hang on.
It's actually not completely garbage.
Well, you might not need to, because remember, you count as a medium creature.
Yeah, I
If
know.
it's about 1.5 meters, you sit firmly in the medium category. That brush will be over your head anyway.
I suppose
or
I'll
at-
slab squat walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
we're doing like a kind of a Gears of War, just fucking.
Yeah, okay, so
Roadie
you
run.
guys are, like, crouch moving kind of through.
So yeah,
Slowly but surely.
both of them, if
Oh,
they're
we hide
medium-sized
behind it.
creatures, it will be up to like their sternum in height, so they can just be crouched down, running through it.
At this point in time, with all the weird creatures that are in the region, I'm not even sure that bird needs to hide, because if he like gets spotted by anyone, they're probably just gonna think it's like some sort of demonic creature that's been brought here because of the power
Demons.
swirling around the tower.
I'm,
You said demonic. I immediately just imagine like the bird like doing a Homer Simpson into the bushes. Like
Alright, so the moment that I find out that, like, bird's demonic, I bring the wrath of fucking heaven down on him.
He just no. I imagine he pulls a
What
Kratos
the-
and just throws a weapon as hard as he can right at the fucking bird.
I'm just a bird-like creature like this.
Alan. All right, continuing.
So I don't need to roll to hide then, or should I?
No, not you, not you. He's talking about.
Well, he's been hiding in, like, all the brushes and everything fairly constantly and preying on weird creatures while he's been gone. So at this point in time, I'll give Satanic a little bit of a pass on how he plans to disguise himself in this like longer brush, whatever. Because scout groups are coming constantly about. You ran into one literally last night, and so you are closer to the tower now. It's more you have to kind of assume that there probably will be like scouts somewhere in the region for either party.
Roger.
It's not like, oh yeah, are they spotting you from main base? Like, target spotted. It's not like that.
I'd
It's
say
going
if
to
we're
be like
going
small
through the
smelt
long
groups.
grass, they would have like an advantage to their fucking hide check anyway.
They will. Yep. So, what was Flint doing? Or he's slab squatting. What's
Yep.
Civvy doing? Is Civvy also doing that, but just on 4 legs?
Yup.
Or have they gone like centipede mode and like 6 legs?
Bro, I'm like slithering like a fucking snake somehow. All right, don't ask questions.
I'm a snake.
Exactly.
Okay.
I cast summon woodland creatures. Snake.
A mass. Oh, woodland creatures. I just imagine like a swarm of squirrels.
You can do that too in 5th Ed. That summon woodland creatures is the most common OP busted fucking druid
Cheers.
spell in the game.
Oh, cheers to that.
It's just like, oh, you summon hundreds of fucking snakes. Well, they all bite and they all inflict poison. Oh no.
So, crawling or normally walking in some people's case, if they're not tall enough to reach above the long grass, you slowly make your way, trying to make as little noise in the oncoming downpour. Well, it's not really a downpour, like it's really noisy, but it's like that sort of medium rain kind of thing. It's just constantly falling, it's constantly everywhere. Making your way across, what little sun that you can occasionally see glancing through the sky gives you an indication that you're getting around to about 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon by the time you make it to the small hill that you had previously spotted on your way over there, which I'll mark roughly like it's kind of like just a small like hill there. So that's like the top of the hill.
Yeah.
So how do you want to kind of like move towards it or position yourself? Are you going to be like on top of the hill? Are you going to be around a side of the hill?
We won't go on top because that'd skyline us. Would be probably come up and around and come to the sort of like top corner of this bit here.
It is a larger hill where in the region both of these like positions would be below you.
Yes, but we'd
So-
be skylining, wouldn't we? We'd be fucking off this.
There's still long grass on top of it, so it depends on how you want to play it. Where, for instance, if you're on one of these, probably sides more visible than if you were on the top, kind of thing, because the top, of course, has a crest on it.
All right, yeah, we'll set up at the top corner here.
Yep. 1 second. Let me. So, can I get everyone to make effectively a hide check? I'll give you all a +4
Do
to your
me and Flint
bonus.
need to roll another one, considering we already ran or made one?
Yours was the 17 and 19s?
Yep.
Yep, okay, so with that...
22.
That's why I'm pulling a
Okay.
snake right now. It's literally because of that.
You pass. There was a point when you were heading around the far side of this hill where you did manage to notice a small, like, okay, at this point in time, Bird just like seems to do some sort of psionic ability that causes them to be spooked. It wasn't even psionic. The party thinks it was, but it was just some really low pitch, like.
I never think.
Never think.
And it really startled the like academy people. They weren't sure if there was anything in the region, but you noticed that a small patrol of guards that were roughly here, that you almost ran into, seemed to then head off in a separate direction, back the way you guys had previously came from.
Rightio. So my bird's flying over this part now, sufficiently
Yep.
high enough that it gets a full bird's eye view and doesn't really get noticed.
Do you want to make a spot check? I'll give it 4 different spot checks. 1 for each of like, I'm gonna give it 1 for here, 1 for there, 1 for there, 1 for like just kind of like directly on top. I'll go left, top
There you
right,
go.
bottom
I-
right. Yeah,
There you
okay.
go, all 4 spot checks.
Yep. So it also spots you all, and as you guys are going across, it does notice that there are roughly 2 or 3 patrols in the region. One you just encountered, another one which is kind of on the fringes over here, near the boundary of the flattened grass. Another one sort of down far out here. However, you also notice as time seems to move on that the group seems to be moving just before like sundown. It's roughly when you guys are getting into position here. There seems to be different groups heading out in different directions, and it only spots one of them. Well, after they leave a entranceway over here, your bird seems to lose sight of them.
All right.
However, your bird could tell that magic was cast.
Right, so I guess they're moving under the cover of magic now. I'd say that was probably the sign of them preparing their assault. I'll have the bird will come back over, caw to me, and then go over here and caw to him and then make its way back to me.
It's still daytime, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Well, kind of like it's about like 4 or 5. So we ascertained roughly, since it is moving into winter, it hits like nighttime at around about 6 or 6:30.
All right. So yeah. So that wasn't the main force, is what you're getting at. Okay. It'll keep.
Yeah, they seem to be small groups that
Yeah,
were moving
okay.
out.
Okay. So yeah, I'll keep it there overlooking, and I'll probably cast the crown on evil because that'll last for several hours. That's like 5 hours.
What is this crown?
Crown of might.
Crown of Chad.
Oh, okay.
He can blow it in combat for a free action to give himself +8 to strength, but otherwise he gets a +2 to strength while it's active.
Ah, okay, so +2 for X amount of hours, and then it gives it for, I'm guessing, if he pops it like a round or two or
Yes.
something.
Around.
Yep, okay. Yep, sounds good. So, making your way into position...
Dan said a round or two. I'm going to go with 2 on that one.
No, I don't know how long it is. I'm
We're going with
making
2.
guesses.
It's 2 now.
No, it's
You did
one
say
round.
2.
No, I was guessing. I was asking.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
an
Ah, I
well,
see what you
tutorial
meant. So you
ask.
mean 16 strength for 1 round. Gotcha.
And after that,
Civi,
after
you
that-
fight with me again on this. I'm gonna break your back leg, and they're gonna have to put you down like a dog in the sand.
I still got 3
Oh,
more.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
Oh yes, they don't call me the horse meat enthusiast for nothing. Okay,
Then-
that sounds wrong out of context.
Yeah, you fucking creep.
What? I fucking love sakuraniku. Horse meat is delicious meat. You have it so much in Japan.
Bro, I don't speak fucking Minecraft enchantment table. Speak English.
No, this guy. So-
So after casting the Crown of Might on evil, I'm going to start channeling the Sphere of Envies because it's got no time limit.
Okay, yeah.
All
So-
I'm gonna say to you is, Dan, I am editing I'm gonna be doing some editing later.
Oh wait, no,
What?
I'll wait until we move to cast the Invis.
What
Don't
was
worry,
that,
I'm just gonna
Simon?
edit. I'm just gonna do some editing later for no particular reason.
Editing what? Oh, you're just gonna make some pictures or something, aren't you?
No, I've got the audio recorded, Chief. I can do. I'm gonna have some fun. Yep.
So,
I know.
cheers.
Thanks, man.
Jeez.
Jeez.
An hour
Wait,
or
so
two
Silence
seems...
Range character, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If I throw him, does that count as a ranged weapon?
improvised, but yes, technically, if you can.
So how much do you weigh?
Here's my bow. 180 pounds.
That's nothing. You're getting thrown, mate.
Let's go.
I pick up Silent.
No, you
Are
don't.
you, no, how are you throwing him like a fucking spear or what? Like a boomerang?
I'm gonna shot put that shit.
As you pick me up, I turn and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I roll
Just
to attack the
quickly-
tower.
Just quickly, Antelo. So you're casting
no.
Invisibility Sphere?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, I was about... Because I thought you were casting it then, and I was like, oh, it does have a limit. It's 1 minute per level.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be casting the sphere the moment we pass down to here to get in.
Yep, okay. So, with that, night seems to begin to encroach. The ever gloomy darkness that has been hanging overhead for what seems to be weeks now, slowly growing darker once more. The sun's occasional glances seeming to be ever more distant, as the entire green fields begins to be enveloped in darkness. Do you, since you guys are roughly on a hill-like position, do you all want to do a spot check?
Oh, yes, please.
You know what? I'll do a spot check. Just 'cause you went
35.
so nicely.
No, fuck
God
must
damn
be.
it.
I roll 1 better. An 11. Get fucked, mate.
Hey, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna start flexing.
So Bird sees it easily. You guys don't see it at first.
fucking kidding?
Antelo.
I rolled a
Where's
35.
Antelo's roll? Oh, I thought those were part of your previous rolls.
No.
Sorry, yeah, 35, and so, yes. So anyone, so Civi sees it. Wait, Civi, you rolled twice.
That's a flex check.
Oh,
Did I not? Is
this
my mic cut out?
19 is your flesh check. Yeah, sorry,
Flesh?
not
Fuck it,
flesh.
I'll make a flex check.
A flesh? Damn.
Yeah,
what's going on
Civi-
with you today?
What? It is a
Yeah.
flex check.
Oh.
It is a flesh
Oh.
check.
Oh, you're only your good roll today.
It's the
However,
only good roll on me,
going
baby.
on, Bird and Antelo both see. Wait, where is Silence roll?
What were we rolling, sorry?
Spot.
Spot check. Stop
Sorry.
zoning out, you bastard, and trying to make lewd imagery of my audio.
Too late, Dan. It's already done.
You have
16,
no
there you go,
power.
puppy.
Or do you the power
I shouldn't
that
have asked
AI
to begin
holds?
with. However, so you notice that in the distance, very, very far off, you can still spy like the distant twinkle of the town, like days away as is, but you can see it. And from it, there seems to be something quite bright that seems to be launched up into the air.
Can I make a spellcraft check to say if that is the same as the one that Bell used in the other town as the distraction? Or
Yep.
as spellcraft.
Spellcraft, so 39. It seems you aren't able to work out what kind of spell it is. Very similar-ish vein, however far, far more powerful. Like, we're talking if what he did before, like with his like grand fireball that was visible for kilometers away, whatever, and it traveled like 5 kilometers up as was described before, far beyond the normal casting range of a like mage. This seems far more powerful, as it seems to be hurtling like almost like a sun, illuminating the clouds above it, as it seems to traverse your direction.
Right, our direction.
Yeah, well, the direction of the tower. It's probably not aimed directly at you, but from such a distance.
Yeah,
it's
I was going to say,
literally going
it's like our direction, and then I just had that fucking image in my mind of that fucking scene with Willem Dafoe looking up.
sort of like a, sort of similar to that of a meteor. It looks like.
Oh yeah, great. That's even better.
Getting closer and closer with rapid speed. What are you guys doing?
Has my bird seen anything down at the
Trip
thing
the
yet?
meteor.
So
Glenn, you have an addiction to tripping things.
that's
Also,
feels
wait,
good.
are you still holding Silence character like as a weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Andy's
Currently, I'm in
allowing them
Flint
for
Silence.
whatever reason. But
No, I turned to him and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" He just didn't respond.
and you're just allowing it to happen, however.
What can I do against him?
Escape
What am I gonna do?
artist.
Punch him
You
in his
can
fucking
try.
helmet and break my
That
hand?
makes it hotter.
Dexterity check or something, or like I don't know. You probably don't have escape artist, but like maybe some I don't know. You're some sort of like ranger bitch. Surely.
Alright, if he
Jokes on you,
resists, I roll a
do have
grapple.
escape artist.
As if in
Beat that,
you should've
bitch.
just- Yeah. Okay. So he's got a
Not
I was
happening.
about to
I've
say
lost.
that
I
you-
give up.
Silent. You should have greased yourself up like a Scotsman, and then just like being able to like wily coyote your way out of this grip. But with a nat 20, yeah, no chance. But beyond that, Antelo.
What has my bird seen down here?
As the fire began to like roar up into the sky and over in you guys' direction, that moves did begin to be made.
All right, the bird's gonna go up and do the
Out of-
rounds.
Oh, yep. It's leaving just as it sees like the door open and like one or two people come out, or
Yeah, well, it's gonna ascertain with the giant fireball and the people starting to leave now. That now's the time to move.
okay, yep. So I'll allow it a spot check at -8. Well, it's normal stats, but I'm giving it -8 because it's turned around and it's leaving that area.
24.
Yep. So it does manage to see one thing that doesn't look humanoid also coming out of that area.
What does it look like to the bird?
So it looks like in the dark. Can it see in the dark?
Yeah,
Very well.
it's got low
Yeah.
light.
It's got low light, so can't make out all of its features, but it can see something that is about 7 foot tall and looks like it weighs a lot coming out, and it's got a it's
Is it a fucking
got a
golem?
large glaive with it.
Hmm.
Wait, so what does it look like?
It can't really see that much in the darkness as it's like wheeling about, but it sees something coming out with the academy members that's about 7 foot tall, very heavy looking, and it's got a glaive.
All right. I'm gonna. So it's gone back up here at full speed, then back to me, and it's done its core overhead over here, and it's gonna come back to me over here. And after
So
it's
your
basically
bird's
after
first going
it's
to the Kellen group.
yeah. It will have warned me on the empathic link danger, as in everything's set into motion. So we're gonna start moving down to the tower, and when we get within about 5 minutes of the tower, which honestly is fairly like, how many fucking meters is that? Well, I mean, if we're all running down there,
5 minutes at like
full tilt
not-
movement, that's
at
like
like a run sort of thing, that would well, I would say it's probably like a kilometer-ish out or so. So like roughly when you're crossing this like boundary kind of bit.
okay. So yeah, we'll hit the boundary, and then you said 5 minutes to the tower, basically.
About that, yeah.
So when we hit the ring of here, I'll wait until it hits the core there, then it will send a pulse of sort of like joy to me, saying that it's done its job, and then it will start heading back to me. As soon as I get that core, I envisage, and we're going to start heading towards the tower door.
You can't just describe it as a core like that. You have to full on tell me what it sounds like.
Okay, it sounds like a hawk's scream.
Bird's the
Oh.
professional. Bird.
Bird, can I get a good core?
Yes. Fuck.
Dan, you want a sound? You want a sound? There you go. There you go.
That's
Text.
great, that's great. Okay, 1 second, I'm just quickly nipping to the toilet and then we'll start this. Cheers first, I guess.
Jeez.
Yeah, I might do a quick race to the dunny too.
I don't know why I'm singing fucking Balls of the Fate.
Oh,
We're done with it.
Fuel of Fates, I should put
You know
that
what?
on.
I got a better screaming sound for you. Here you go.
Dude, I have like Dark Souls boss music on because like what else do you listen to when playing D&D?
Halo.
Dark Souls did it better. I'm gonna die. I feel like I've just been like, 3 different people have like a banhammer hovered over me, and I'm like, you know what? I just accept my fate. I'm still correct.
Well, you have a what over here? What?
I have 3 different banhammers hovered over me right now.
In what?
I would never ban you.
Oh, thanks,
would-
Dan.
Mainly because he can't.
What? I don't even want. I've never abused my power in that way.
You literally threatened to eat one of my legs.
Yeah, that's different though.
Yeah, but that was in like a, he was coming on to you with that.
What?
Yeah, he was trying to fuck you. Like he's into you.
Whoa! I'm gonna have
I
to,
see how it is. The moment
have
his
to
girlfriend's
explain.
not here, you think that I'm shitting on him. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Well, I'm telling Asuka, man.
Yeah, I'm telling the
Oh, no.
dude, this is bullshit.
Who's she gonna-
Look
who's
at
she
me.
They're
gonna
bullying
believe?
us. They're bullying us. What?
Well, I'll tell Asuka.
Oh, fuck it, I'll tell us. Just that person, we're gonna get like 20
She
minutes.
just gets like 6 different people, just all with differing arguments. No one even has a coherent like vision of
No,
what
no, no,
the
no, no,
other's
no.
saying.
Like 3 of them are all gonna say that Dan was trying to fuck Civi.
What? Why? We literally have a VOD of this. He's recording. I never said anything. I just.
Damn,
I'm
that's a
gonna
shame.
edit it.
Yo,
Well,
Flint, you
I'm
want
just
send
gonna
me,
let
do you want me to
know.
like edit it, Premiere Pro, just tell me which bits to take out? You know,
Yeah,
if I can quickly do it in 5 minutes.
Fine.
We'll just make sure Dan looks evil.
Shit.
If you actually do tell Asuka, the only thing you're gonna get back is a K.
I literally just said Civi's mine now.
Uh,
Oh no, she's gonna come offline and message, like take a screenshot and send it to me and explain. Oh no.
it would be funny if everyone else just sent her a message as well saying like Civi's mine. Just everyone.
Do it, yeah, no, fuck it, send it.
Exact. Wait,
Oh,
I need the exact
You
same
can't pay me enough.
capitalization.
just copy and paste.
There you go,
We
I'll send
just
it
need
like-
a copy of it.
I'll put it in voice, D&D text chat. This is exactly what I said.
Copy paste it, send it to Sukna.
Oh my god.
I'll just put it here.
No, you gotta DM it to her, man. That's how you make it. That's how you do it.
Why the fuck is my brother home? What the fuck?
Kill him.
Morning!
Let's get back into
What
it.
the fuck? Sorry.
Okie dokie. So, is Bird back?
Bird.
Because he was going to the toilet as well.
I do not think he is.
Yes, I don't believe he's.
God damn it, Antelo! What the fuck?
Yeah, boy. It would be. Oh, wait. I can.
Lovely. You know what? That gets a Gray's react.
I thought you were gonna pin it. I was like, oh fuck, please no.
That would be hilarious.
Alright, you've done it, Civi.
Antelope's proud of himself right now.
It's getting worse and worse.
Oh man.
It's a darker brown. Yeah, let's do that.
Why would you do that?
Important announcement. Diggy diggy hole.
Bro. Someone's gonna join here in a moment.
Yep. They're gonna have to be quiet though, because we're in D&D. Remember, they can't speak.
True.
Oh no. Boys.
Oh no, you motherfucker. Hang on, get the fuck out of here. Remove that bitch.
I'm sorry.
We
Well,
just-
speak of the devil.
What is this? Who is this that just joined? I'm not actually looking
Oh.
at.
Oh, that would be me.
Ah, hello there.
Goose, how you doing, man?
Yeah, good. What's the big announcement?
Oh, we're just fucking
Do you see the
shit
image?
posting.
We're waiting
Of
for
course.
Bird to come back, and apparently I belong to everyone now.
Yep. Everyone gained +1 relationship status.
It's fine.
Spelling poggies.
Right, so moving on.
Yep.
Wait,
But still not
wait.
bad.
Yeah, Bird's still not back.
Yeah, he fell in.
Talking my pictures, it's warm in here. I'm gonna go on the computer. I'll join back on later.
Yeah, we are in the middle of D&D at the moment. We're just having a break.
Nah, fair enough. We're back on in a bit.
Yeah, we'll be available at 11.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Well, I'm gonna
Wait,
continue
what time
playing
is
with my phone.
it's 11 Eastern States, isn't it?
It is now 8:30. We will be good in 2.5 hours.
If it's Eastern for you, that will be 7 o'clock your time.
He's an Aussie.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Better or worse?
What the fuck is that?
Oh no!
Oh,
Um,
It's the best I could do.
wait, no, Dan, you gotta put one of them in like just like full plate armor, and the other one in a wizard outfit.
Hang on,
Okay,
hang
I'll
on.
do the
Wait,
best
no,
I
wait.
can.
I'll do the next one.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
Oh, hang
someone
on.
add a
God, well.
wizard tag.
Alright,
yeah,
I'll be
Wait,
back
wait.
later.
I'm gonna put in
Talk to you
Keldan
later.
next, and then. Where did I put that?
Are we just gonna go down the line of the party, and all of us are gonna have to change it to make it
No,
look like our
yeah,
character?
everyone needs to slowly add it, but it has to be really crudely done in MS Paint.
MS Paint while waiting for Bird.
Mhm.
Ugh. Let's say if he doesn't return in like 10 minutes, we continue.
Yo, Flint, how much to make
Yeah.
this image the fucking thumbnail?
Oh, this would be the greatest.
Give me a sec. Wait, just to make it easy for me, Dan, can you like big mode my icon?
Big mode your icon.
Yeah.
On
On the Roll20.
Roll20, yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. There we go.
You're gonna take his face and put it over one of them?
Yes.
He's making the helmet.
There we go. Hey! Oh,
Bless you.
You best believe I'm going to eventually take this final image and then because he's only going to put the face over like one of the black guys, and I'm going to immediately go and put this into MS Paint and then give him the most detailed breastplatey, emphasis on the breastplate armor imaginable.
beautiful.
Gonna turn him into a
let's-
JoJo character.
Let's see it. Wait, I just realized, you didn't even bother drawing it over the legs.
No, I didn't. I don't have that kind of artistic finesse.
I'm still wondering how much I need to pay Flint to make this the thumbnail.
I'm trying to figure out how
Thumbnail.
the fuck to put the image over the top of it.
I've checked with Bud. He says he's just talking to his parents, so I'll be here in 5 minutes probably.
Wait, I've got you, Flint. I can do this quickly if you want, and this might work. Let me grab that. Do this.
I've got it in Paint, and it's like every time I try to drag in the icon, it just overlaps it and removes the one in there.
Wait, I've got you. Give me a second. So this, that. Select all, that. This, that. Then I go this. Copy. Then this. Scale this all the way down. And then I do this. So.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, welcome
welcome
back. Give
back.
me a second. I'm just doing something.
While you were AFK, some things happened, and it's funny.
Now that's all.
I'll put it this way: Stevie is now.
Well, according to Kaiku, what the fuck?
That's from a porn.
Keikaku
No,
means
it's
man.
actually
No,
it's actually the
That's
mega
from the
version.
fucking horse.
Beautiful, that's the one.
That's what you wanted.
Yep.
So ironically, that mega paddle is actually from the anime that his character's based off of.
It's Monster Musume, I think it
Yeah.
is.
It's literally, I just literally stole Centaura and just called it a day.
How the fuck is that not? Okay, anyway, let's get into it.
Spider is best girl.
We'll get back into the shit. Get
Fiber.
the fuck out of here with that. We'll get back in the.
I've never watched it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Even
Or the
Flints
headless
watched
chick.
it.
They're pretty cool.
Oh,
Why is
headless.
wait,
No,
why
there's a
is
lot
that
of things you can
shocking?
do with a headless chick. Mainly
A
barium,
Dillahan?
but you know.
All right.
Yeah,
let's
but the
continue.
Dillahan is also like really like shy, so it makes it better. But like, okay, so let's continue. Cheers first.
Bro,
After
the
this
fucking Shrek
shenanigans.
is a more interesting character.
Wait, what is an interesting character?
Oh, we're talking about the show, and at one point they had a fucking American truck in there, and it was like that was a more interesting character.
How dare you? However, so with Antelo's bird whizzing around to begin to give the signal, it reaches above the camp, looking
Can
down.
you shrink held on, please? As
Oh yeah,
well?
I was shrinking back down. Give me a
I
second.
just tapped back in, and I almost like got a jump scare from that.
What are you talking about? I'm the happiest looking fucking dude on the team.
Around the base of the tower, there seems to be somewhat of a ring of torches out from the camp itself. Your bird flying overhead gets a skyward glance at a large amount of the guards seem to be on the south. The Aurelian guards seem to be on the south side of the camp, watching this strange hurtling fireball or meteor cascade towards them. At which point your bird lets out the caw-caw, or whatever noise the bird had previously made, giving them the signal, and your bird seeming to notice some grass-clad men seeming to skirt their way, climbing over the wooden palisades. Making a roundabout, your bird begins back when a sudden cracking boom seems to come out. From your guys' perspective, you just watched as the strange fireball meteor hit the tower itself, seeming to get rebutted slightly by some sort of magical defense, as it seems to just burst into a large flame, brightening up the entire area. Large amounts of shouts of confusion seem to ring out from the Aurelian camp.
Right, I guess with that we start moving in and the fires and start getting started, and as we've gone
There's just a ring of torches around the base of the tower.
Yeah, so invising and beginning to head to the door. I'm sure in the time it takes us to get there, they will have started the fires.
Started the fires and the
Oh, it was the dude in the cave that made the bomb.
Huh?
The fire guy.
Sorry? Fire guy is around the back over here. No, the fireball / meteor.
Oh, this is
seemed to
attacking
come from
them.
Nashkel.
Yeah.
It seemed to attack. Well, it seemed to be something coming out, but you knew that Master Bell seemed to be launching his forces tonight. So this seems to be somewhat of a signal / distraction / announcement, whatever.
Oh, fuck Bill. What the fuck? I thought I was harassing his dudes.
Mate, we've made our way towards the door under the cover of invisibility.
So, foot after foot in your invisible state, in the encroaching darkness, the swaying grass in the rain seems to begin to tilt heavier and heavier away from the tower, eventually seeming to have been flattened against the ground completely, in a massive circle around the tower, turning the entire area into somewhat of a grassy puddle with water above the toe of your boot. Probably not Flint's boots, because Kilkrug, the Destroyer of Worlds, is fucking 20 foot tall.
I hate the fireball.
I hate the fireball. Which fireball? Is he? Wait, no, my boots are fine. He's still carrying me. He's still got me in his hands for something. Fucking
Got you
You know that Doctor Strange thing where he just eats the fucking bomb?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, probably not. I don't like Marvel things.
You
In the
cringe.
What If one,
anyway.
Thank you.
massive explosion that's like about to destroy the galaxy, and Doctor Strange, he's just like, yeah, but what if Vor?
Oh, okay. That's neat, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that happened.
so, beginning to approach and make your way across, do you guys want to make a spot check? So I'm just going to sort of,
If you insist.
I'll
yeah,
make-
if I want to be
Damn.
I'll make two.
greedy.
I'm gonna make 7.
Why do I have to make spot checks? They're not
I
chat
rolled
rolls.
a nat 20.
I rolled a 15.
So that was a
Um,
spot check, yeah, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can I make a spot check in Flint's hands, or is he like
I mean,
facing
you
me
can-
to
You
the
know what,
ground?
fuck,
I
you
don't
get a
know how
+2
many-
because I'll hold
give
you
you
high.
-2 circumstance
Oh
bonus.
fuck yeah!
Well, no, I'm holding him up.
Yeah, I'm giving him -2 because he can't position his own head properly because you're just like kind of slung.
Alright, I'll
slinging
hold him like
around.
I'll hold a bowling ball. Don't think about it, Silent, and then I'll position him to look where he wants. Is that better?
Now became a torch. I've done it with the -2. That's an 11. There we go. This is just fucking funny. I'm getting carried around by Keldar.
Yeah, so, let's take, so Entelo got a nat 20. Did Civi get a nat 20?
I got a nat 20.
Okay, so you guys see as if, like, the world is your oyster. Then
I have special eyes.
Burr got 21, Flint got 15, Satanic got 19, Silent got 11. So, as you're crossing this flattened border, you do notice that in 1 or 2 spots that you need to stop somewhat, as to either side of you, you notice a small door seem to open up, and an academy member or two seem to be stepping forth, similarly in a sneaking sort of stance. Whether or not they were there before and simply hiding in some sort of magical den, or whether or not they teleported in, that's up to any mages to decide, but
Spellcraft check on that. 36.
yes.
What the
So,
fuck is that?
it's effectively as per the magical mention spell.
Oh, okay.
So effectively, it just means that Bell's had troops out here just scattered around waiting. It's sort of like a rope trick, because when the door closes, the door becomes invisible.
Hmm.
And so he's just had people waiting in this region for a sign. So like, as per like rope trick, you effectively position yourself in an extra dimensional pocket where you can see out of it, but no one can see into it. And if you close the door, or for instance with rope trick, pull up the rope, no one can enter or gain entry into it.
Rightio, so I guess we move past them, guiding them around the different doors that are opening.
Well, you've just seen them, so this is a "what are you doing" sort of scenario. So I'll give you effectively a view slightly of like this. Right, let's open this up a bit more. So effectively I'm revealing the lower half down here, but I need to go and move things into it quickly. And oops, sorry, don't know why that didn't click properly. So down here, we'll treat the border as being, we'll just do it in like dark blue, just to separate it, because you guys are effectively coming from this direction. So if you guys want to position yourself down here.
Where's it down this direction here?
Here, where the arrow is from the side of the screen. Far left-hand side.
I need to wait for the Flint because I'm just gonna put myself next to Flint.
I carry him like a football under my arm.
Where the fuck did I put those? Oh, there he is.
I mean, I would be close to Flint.
Wait, so
I don't know, like-
if I put armor spikes on silence armor and give it the returning property. If I throw him at someone, he comes back to me.
No.
Yes.
Aw.
Returning can't be put on armor.
No, but armor spikes count as weapons.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, but he
I see what you're
himself doesn't
thinking.
return. You could effectively
No,
strip
but
him
it's
of
my
clothes
weapon.
possibility.
It's
He
his
isn't your
weapons.
weapon, though.
No,
No,
he's
the
not my
armor
weapon.
is-
The
is
armor spikes
clothing.
are, and they're
No.
just on his armor.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hey,
that's what
that's
I'm
it.
saying.
Dan,
Where
end of
you could
discussion.
get
I've
the
figured it out.
armor. You could get
Dan,
the armor to
I-
return, but he
Dan-
wouldn't.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, but he's
Hey,
in the
Dan,
armor.
Can I consent to be his weapon? And then
Oh, I don't
can
want to do it now.
You're just okay. Fine. With that, I would allow it, but you're going to be taking massive bludgeoning damage as you're returning and things like that. You're just getting whiplashed here, too, and everywhere.
Hey,
Okay.
it's okay. The horse will heal him.
Yeah, I come back, the horse heals me, we throw me in again. We're fine. Anyway, right.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Give me a
Okay, I've moved
second.
down here.
Sorry, I'm just still.
I'll move next to you, Flynn, once, like, you come down.
And then the last one. Stop doing that. I can't see where I'm putting things.
I
There's
refuse.
one more of those right there.
What the fuck is going? What have
I'm
you
gonna
made,
give you
Antelope?
severe negatives if you don't stop that right now.
Rigged. Bad DM. LDM.
It's not rigged. I literally can't see what's happening because you're drawing so much over the screen.
That sounds like an issue, not an ishme.
It sounds like a fuck you. So from
Sounds
there,
like,
and
Dan,
then
you
with
get no
the two
bitches.
groups. Yeah, true.
Anyway.
Let's grab these, and then these are the people that you had just seen effectively come out of small pocket dimension things. So there's two of them on each side.
Until you start off making shapes, now you've just gone fucking, like, let's see how fast I can move my mouse, haven't you?
So from here, what is your kind of positioning? What are you doing? And I
Well,
only see three people's characters down here.
So, Silent, move yourself closer.
Wait, so what side am I on? Oh, yeah, because we're over here. Well, I'd be
down
at the
there.
front, so I'd be here.
Yeah.
Yes, and by the way,
I'd
the
be,
arrow was
like,
meant to be
yeah.
behind the arrow, not be like 50 or so meters in front.
Honestly, I'd be.
Well, there, yeah.
Oh,
So
so
we'd be
it's-
here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is kind of like imagine like Warhammer 40k deployment screen.
So
Deploy at the
what
edge.
we're
Never played it.
essentially doing is we will cut straight through in between these guys under the cover of invis, and then around the back of these ones. And by the point that these guys have gotten in range, these ones will have moved away to engage that target, and I'll begin unlocking the door.
Oh, go on, ID! No.
Yep.
Like that. So we would have like literally bolted.
How are
past
you
these
conveying
guys.
that to your party?
Can literally.
Sorry,
they literally have to follow me along, so it's they're following me regardless.
Oh, true. Yeah, it was just more as that I didn't know if you had telepathy or anything like that with party members.
No, they already know they've got to follow along with me, and they know the plan. We're going to sneak past any encroaching forces, and once
Yeah, but
these
Flint,
lot-
these are really evil people. Are you gonna let them live?
shut up,
Sorry.
man.
I have to be the demon on everyone's shoulders. However,
I mean,
so,
I could crump him.
I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of spacing out what was said.
move as per normal movement. If you, yeah. So
I
yeah.
mean, like you were saying something to Flint, and then I just kind of spaced out because it wasn't directed towards.
Well, I
him.
mean, it wouldn't really exactly need to. We're all moving at about 100 foot per turn, and we're not in initiative, so. Well, if we're using the run action,
True.
so we would literally blitz past these guys under the cover of invis and then go into here. and wait.
That's a lot more than your run action, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we would be going like, oh yeah, so we go to here. They would get their turn. Then we'd go to like
Yeah. So that's why I was saying move as per your
Here.
normal movement action.
and then on the next one we would go
Wait.
bam, and
Wait,
then
I got a question. How,
like literally like here.
Flint, how
Yeah.
far can you run?
I'm
Just a
in
question.
full plate, so with a run action, I can run up to 60.
I thought it was.
Wait, no, I
thought it
count
was
as a large
12
monster, don't I? So I can run
Yes.
up to 90, yes.
I want to say,
Yep. If I was medium, I technically am medium, but I can count as large as beneficial, so I can go to 90, not 60.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying move as per however you're moving. So as per your normal movement action,
I can
and
get
then I'm
to
going to
here.
treat it as effectively pseudo out of combat, where it's you guys move, they'll move, then you guys move, then you'll yada yada.
I just moved with Flint.
There you go. That is our pathing. And it wouldn't even be close to worn off by the time we get there.
I mean, you couldn't. At that point, I was gonna say, Antola, you could just hop on, since you can ride.
I wouldn't really bother. We're moving at the same pace anyway.
Fair enough.
So yeah. That's our last path, everyone.
Right.
Yep, so
So-
now they are moving, so give me a second. Snap to center, so these guys are moving at 30 feet, so that they end up about there. Now let's make it there. And then these guys 5, 10, 20. About there. These guys, this is shortly after the fireball has gone off, so all that they're doing is kind of like more or less just shuffle. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to.
I can get through
wait,
there.
before you move again.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so they're just kind of like moving around the area, just like checking things out. So these guys move a bit more over here. They're just
Move you
rotating.
guys up. I like how you're trying to put them in the path.
No, they're just rotating around the center. They are literally here to patrol and guard. However, so your movement was Civi and Bird. Do you also want to move up now? Because this was your turn. Everyone else has already moved up.
Yep,
my bad.
sorry.
Right, so if they're going to move out more
That's
towards
this-
the center, we can, on our next one, go up to here and here. So we can go there without being
So-
discovered, and then we can get to here, all in the one turn.
Okay. Wait, which direction were these guys moving? Were they going down?
These are like the main front guards, so they just kind of are they were over positioned over here, so they're just kind of going to be guarding around the front. The other two smaller groups, they're just kind of patrols that patrol the boundary thing. These weird ethereal lanterns, they seem to be of a dark blue light, and they seem to be creating somewhat of a lightened perimeter. Inside of here is it's either low light or normal light. That's effectively what it is. However, at this point in time, so aren't hiding, you're in a flat ground, so but you are invisible. But sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Give me a second.
Bless you.
Jeez.
No.
Oh,
I
sorry
already
about that.
forced. Unforgiven.
Okay. Oh. Well, so where was it? Where was I? What was I? I was doing something. Yes. So on you, Civi.
God damn it.
Sorry. This one over here seems to have spotted you.
Which one over where? And again?
So I'm just about to mark him up. Antelo, this one. He seems to be the lone one that has effectively see invisibility.
Well, someone's gone.
He seems to have spotted and pinpointed. I'm already saying that you can probably ascertain this because he's using a spell that pinpoints. And so he is striking at Civi with Magic Missile.
Kind of cringe.
Why?
Rigged.
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 This
Yep.
isn't rigged. Well, if you imagine that, like, these two people have been fighting against, like, we have a very, like, cleric-heavy force and a very magic-oriented force. They're both kind of
I got a
ones
better
to go.
question. How do they see
Rigged.
me and not Kaldon?
Well, they saw all of you, but, like, he's firing at you because you're the closest one to him. If you want, I can just roll a 1d. What is it? 5, is it? Fine, I'll roll a 1d5 and see who he targets.
Nah, just go ahead and shoot at me.
No. You picked an issue with it. Now you're going to face the consequences of it. So
I
4.
picked
So
an
that's
issue with you.
1, 2, 3. So he's hitting silent. Okay, this actually turns out.
John
What?
and Keldon's hands. How's he gonna hit me if I'm in Flint's arms?
That is true.
Wait, targets up to 5. Wait, did they change? Wait. Antelope. On D20 SRD, did they change the description of Magic Missile? It says up to 5 creatures now.
That
It's always
depends on
been-
your level.
Can you target the same person multiple times? I can't remember.
Yes.
Because it used to be just like you could only
Yes.
target one creature, but multiple times. Okay, so this is for every 2 caster levels beyond first, then you gain an additional 1. So 1 of 5th. Yeah, okay, so it's 3. So that is automatically hits. So targeting. Okay, fine. I'll do a scatter. 1 on Civi, 1 on Silent, and then 1 on Flint. So this is 1d4.
Dan, I genuinely have
Yeah.
an actual question. How is this guy actually gonna hit me if I'm under Flint's arm?
Magic Missile.
Magic
doesn't care where
Missile
you
always
are, it just
hits.
Okay. Alright.
can't miss. So this is for
Fuck you.
Civi first. This one. This is for Flint. This is for. Okay, I'm just rolling the same. This one is for Silent.
That one.
Okay.
Fair. Fuck me! What the? Rick!
Silent takes more damage, Pog. So you
No,
guys
this
take
is,
that.
This is rigged. LBN. Uninstall life.
And
Proposal.
I don't know it. That doesn't break their invisibility, does it, or does it? Because I know it doesn't break yours, Antelo.
Let me check.
No.
Yeah.
It's only when the subject attacks.
Yeah.
On okay,
Do
so
you-
invisibility breaks on offensive actions.
Yep.
Yeah. Antelo, now that you are also close to these glowing lanterns, or anyone else who has knowledge arcane, do you want to roll a check? I'll give it as a freebie.
Oh, might as well.
Antelo,
Whatever.
that one. Civi slammed that one. Silent, however, from his underarm position, got a. When like you both spasmed from getting hit by magic missiles, he got a slightly closer look at one of them, and he's like, "Oh, okay." They seem enchanted, and they seem very almost fey-like.
I'll
Evil.
I'll turn. I'll turn to the others and I'll be like, look, I know it sounds dumb from the one under the arm, but they are enchanted
Are
lanterns.
you using like
They
a
are
hushed voice
some-
now, or?
Yes, I'm using like a hushed voice.
Yeah,
They're
okay, go
somewhat.
on.
They are somewhat enchanted, and they seem rather fey-like.
I'm going to do a spellcraft on my knowledge of anything that could be in regards to that. 24.
24. So, what sort of, because
I
with
want
your
to know
knowledge
what
check,
the.
you critically failed. I'm
Well,
I'm
I'm
trying to give
talking-
you something, so give me a little bit of a. What are you specifically
From
asking
the
for?
description of what Silent has said, I'm going to go through my knowledge of spells and spell-like effects that the Fae have been known to use and try and ascertain exactly what the torches may be carrying as an
It's like no
enchantment.
guarantee.
You think that it could be something? Well, you wouldn't put it past the Fae to do something that is either trap-like, or it could be something that is so trap-like. Could be some sort of like warding spell, or it could be something like fairy fire. Could be anything else.
Of course it fucking is.
I'm just gonna say evil lantern, kill it.
Is it our turn?
So from here, these guys, having seen the magic kind of like go off and travel here, they don't see the target. Oh yeah, by the way, change your guys' hit points as per you've taken the damage.
Well,
Just
if we're in a
a
round by
quick kind
round
of
thing, it's in my
reminder.
temp HP.
Yeah, so I'll allow, it was more kind of like directed at Civi, unless Civi has temporary hit points in any way.
Oh no, I just forgot to.
Curiosity,
But
is
yeah,
it actually a way to detect what kind of magic is around an object? Like, does
Yes.
that come under
Yes,
detect,
detect
or
magic
like?
as per the spell.
Oh, there's actually a spell for it. Okay, I meant more as like a
There's
sub
a
skills, or
Oh, who
Oh,
just
we
dropped?
lost someone.
Oh, no, we're back.
Discord crashed. Sorry about that.
All good.
Alright.
But yes, so detect magic is a spell which allows you to effectively figure out exactly. Whoops, that's a stretch. Figure out what spell it is, what kind of like class of magic it is, and all that kind of like juicy goodness.
Okay, cool.
So that's a good spell. Then, apart from that, like some good knowledge checks and things like that. If you see the spell cast, you can kind of figure it out. But apart from that, it's like difficult.
Ah, so you couldn't like do it on an object you thought that might be trapped in magic. It doesn't work like
Well,
that.
you could, yeah, you can do detect magic on that, and then so detect magic tells you whether or not like magic is on an item. When you focus for another round, then it gives you more and more information the longer you focus on it. So
Okay,
you
cool.
might get, like, for instance, on the second round, I think it's Antelo can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but you might detect, oh, it's got enchantment magic on it or whatever, and then you can tell that it's got like any sort of details further on and all that kind of jazz.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Very tasty ability to have. Antelo always keeps it on hand.
Yep, I've got a 1 with 50 charges of it too.
Nice.
The man's paranoid. So from here, it is now your turn. I'm treating it as you guys, then you guys, then Academy, then Aurelians.
So we're going to go up here because I don't want to immediately touch those lanterns while we're in range of 3 separate fucking groups of casters.
So we're going
Yep.
up.
We're going to be here.
Yep, I'll allow this one mage a spot check, but he has to be a DC 40. So it's only nat 20, nat 20. So this is not going to do anything, but on the off chance we
0.025.
see magic.
You got all.
Yeah, never lucky. Yep. So getting closer to this lantern, you can tell that it seems to be casting a like silvery stream between the tower and each of the lanterns together with it.
Can I do a...
Over here, there is also a lantern attached to like the tower.
Can Can I do a spellcraft check now that I'm closer to discern any more information?
Yep.
34.
So you can tell that. So with spellcraft, you can't. 1 second. Just working out. Whoops, not spielcraft, spellcraft.
What's a spielcraft done?
It's when you just
it's
keep
politicians.
on randomly talking, hoping that it
Oh, that makes sense.
eventually makes sense.
I can understand strange or unique magical effects, such as the effects of a magic stream. Time required, he verifies. It
Yep.
literally hits every single one of them, so I've identified
yeah.
the spell in
So-
place. And then
Yep. Effectively, there's warding on it. So if you cross over the barrier, it will make like effectively a scream effect, or like a notification sound, and so you'll get like a Facebook Messenger ping, and then apart from that, it also will light you up with fairy fire. Basic fairy defenses, effectively.
Fuck, no.
I mean, Aurel literally is a Faian god.
Bitch.
Just
It's a
Bitch.
Faian god, and you're literally versing their like main enemy is magicians, the academy. They had to put up very magical things to stop people doing pretty much exactly what your one academy member is doing right now. Magical.
The only reason they don't lift a blade is because they're too nerdy.
throw a football,
Look at them,
nerd.
fucking nerds.
However, if you guys, well, okay, no, I won't say, but for instance, the reason why all these guards have now looked in this direction, they've seen someone casting magic over here. They saw it was at something over here, so they're vaguely curious about what that was, but they're mainly like, oh! Magic scum!
Fuck magic.
Are you just gonna say that out loud? Yeah, fuck magic.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh, well, I'll take the damage now, hang on. 50, there we go.
So, is this fairy fire, because it works differently depending on your interpretation, is it just on effect, so even if we ran all the way to here, we would still be outlined by it?
So fairy fire,
Is usually,
when you... Yep.
yeah,
Sorry, go on.
usually it's a 5-foot burst around the target location.
So usually, yes. So with this, it's just anyone who crosses the border will trigger it. So if you trigger, yeah, you would trigger it, and then it would be a 5-foot burst around you. Next person that runs through would also do 5-foot burst around them. It's
Curiosity, is
effectively,
it
yeah,
classified
they're
as a
warding.
device or just like a magic casting kind of thing?
It is well, these are magical torches.
So it's not a device, like you couldn't like disarm it, could you?
It is an item, but it's not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily have an off switch, if that's what you're getting at with disabled device or anything.
That's what I was wondering. If that
Yeah.
classified as like like you disable magic, or if it's like more of a mechanical nature.
Yeah. I do love that 3 of you guys are literally lined up here. I just imagine that one meme of "Let me in."
Let me in.
Oh, I'm the
Let me
gate.
in. Oh, if only Cho was here, I'd fucking go through the wall.
Oh god.
You could say your
shit.
bullshit about fucking Obsidian Tower, but mate, that shit don't mean nothing to Cho's strength. Oh, fuck the tower.
Actually, can I do a spot check for anything unusual in the area? Out of curiosity.
Sure, by all means.
Yeah.
Is
I
there
don't-
anyone else doing anything now that he's raised that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a spot check to see if they know if they know where we're at right now. Can they
Go
determine
ahead.
our location at this time?
Yep. Make a spot check then.
I did. I got a 21.
Yep, sorry, I'm literally just grabbing another cider from the fridge. I'll be right back in a second.
You
Yeah,
fucking alcoholic.
Fringe.
Of course I am. Can't DM on an empty stomach.
Give me 2 seconds.
You
I'm
can't
gonna
drink
take
away
that.
the pain, Dan.
I'll still be listening, so I'll be back in like
the
2.
accident was
Try
your
me.
fault.
Feels bad, man.
You made me, and I made you. Sorry.
What?
I'll go.
We made each other.
Okay.
Just like how Civvy is now Flint's property.
Whoa.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've seen the images. They speak.
You know,
for
I'm just
themselves.
live. You know, like
No,
it's just part of my ancestry.
yeah,
So-
you know what they
So
say.
what?
There's no
Keldon just
smoke
looks
without
over at the
fire.
horse and just goes, "Mine."
Alright, I've got an idea, fellas.
Okay, so 1 second. So first, Bird, you're 17. Was that was to check if there was anything unusual?
Yes.
So with the torches and everything in place, you can tell that they aren't natural kind of usual things in this area, in the tower. They've been recently placed there.
Mm.
And so you can kind of do you want to make a wisdom check
Yes, I can do
with that knowledge?
Wisdom check. I don't actually have that listed down.
Your wisdom, just wisdom.
Oh,
So you know
yeah.
your ability modifiers. Just make a 1d20 plus your wisdom.
Yeah. I just noting it wasn't on my my list of stuff. Slash.
So, Alan, I'm going to ask you to move away from that candle, please.
1d20.
I'd love to.
Don't care. Get away from it.
Wisdom modifier, which is
Oh, I'm in fucking Flint's arms. You're gonna have to ask Keldon to move me.
Good. He can let go of you for a moment.
Well, he just drops him into the water.
He
Fails
puts
is
him- he
he's
puts him
in
down behind him.
he's
I
in
guess.
3 or 4.
I suplex him into the
I
water.
prefer the idea, Antelo, that no, he just drops him into 3 or 4 centimeters of water, fails a swim check, drowns.
Oh, God.
You fail a swim check like that.
He just blah, 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 he panics. He's not used to being away from Keldon's strong arms.
In any case,
I
the
feel comfort, yeah.
two of you, or one of you, or both of you, I don't really care what. You guys are moving away from it. So
One first, Bird. Sorry, just to interrupt, Antelo. As we're finishing up what Bird was doing. So, Bird, you rolled a 17 with your wisdom check. So, with them recently being placed there, they don't really seem secured very, very well.
Friends, yes.
would I
However,
know? Would I know
trying
with
to
my,
unroot them would activate them.
Would I know with my spellcraft check if disabling one would break the chain?
They seem independent. They're just kind of linked, as if if you knock one out, it will knock out the thing between the other ones on each side.
So essentially, if we knocked,
It would
if we knocked
also
this one out,
activate
it wouldn't
though.
have a link across here and a link across here.
Yes, it would activate that one though. It would
yeah,
do a burst.
Keldon,
So
move back.
Yep. So I'm going here.
Yep. Alrighty, so I'm going to summon a celestial riding dog. I can do this from invis and it will not disable it.
Yep, so so you summon it, it can't act on your turn, can it? I can't remember with summon creatures.
Believe
I
it.
hate summon
It
creatures.
is on their turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so he
well,
summons
it
it
depends.
and
It depends on the monster. So, this is a full summon, yeah, like an actual. It's its own thing.
Yeah,
Or
summon
is it-
monster.
Okay, then yes, it has its own initiative.
Yeah, we're not really working on initiative at the moment, so I would just say it would act after, let's say, these guys over here.
So I'm actually summoning two of them with this too, by the way.
Yep,
So-
okay. I would say that, since you guys over there in the corner have been, and we're not really using initiative at the moment because you're not really technically in combat. After all your checks and everything, what guys will be going next. You'll summon it on your guys's, but it would act after the the academy guys. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yep. So I don't really have a celestial riding dog as a
It
picture,
just-
so
it just-
So
yeah,
before
I'll
we
give
get into
you-
the next
I'll
part of
give
it,
you two dead.
hang on.
I'll
Before we
give
get
you
into the next
two
part,
dead
I need to take a
wolves.
piss.
Yeah, I'll give you two
First-
dead
Go
wolves.
back a sec.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Give me a second. 30 foot. Yep. So the first one is going to appear here.
Wait, I'll just give you control of these. Give me a second. Controlled by Antelope. There you go. There's dog one. There is. Controlled by Antelope. There you go. So now you have. Sorry, I didn't have any live dogs. So, can it be summoned that far out?
Yes, they. The first one can be summoned within 30 foot of me, and the second one can be summoned within 30 foot of you.
Let's see.
Sorry. Thank you.
What's the spell, by the way? Sorry, because
Summon
Summon monster. Because I thought it was always from your position, not from
No,
the
the
one that you
spell's
summoned.
initial thing is within 25 plus 5 foot, but for 2 levels. So technically, I can summon it 35 feet out, and then the second one cannot be summoned any further than 30 foot apart from the first one.
Yeah, what he said.
Which summon monster is that? Because I can't see that on.
Summon monster 2. It changes when the spell upgrades.
Yep.
Because you can summon more than one.
You can summon more than 1d3 of the same list. No two of which can be more than 30 feet. Oh, yeah, so that doesn't mean that you can summon it even further out, because the range of the spell is still close. So it can. It means that you can summon one in long. What?
Hang on.
Because the range of the spell is always close.
Means it's here.
So you. Yeah, so close is within 25 foot plus 5 foot.
Yep, so it's here.
Whoops. So, yep, okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Sorry, from the way that you were describing it, it made it sound like you could summon one and then bounce it even further out. So you could do
I'm
like,
back.
hey, 30. Whoops, that's a draw. From the way that you were describing it, I thought you were thinking that you could do it like that. And it was like, you can't bounce it off of the first summon. They all have to be within the original casting range of yourself.
They have to be within 30 foot of the casting point.
Well, they have to be within 25 foot plus 5 foot of you, but they can't be any further apart than 30 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, next turn.
So, is everyone back? Because I think someone just said that they were going to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Flint
was
said
Flint.
he was using the restroom. And
I'm back.
he is
Yeah.
back.
Ah, cheers!
Jeez.
Okay. So, the Aurelians are moving, and so they've kind of noticed that cover has been like blown, and so they're kind of moving in like this sort of a thing. They're just kind of like spreading out, and they're going to be launching their attacks. So, with give me a second. So that one is evocation. So I'm just going to be moving down like 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of what spells they're casting. So the first one is going to be casting. Flaming Sphere.
A piss on the sphere.
So, first one is going to be, so this one up here is casting, he's seen the dogs, he's seen everyone else. Ooh, I'm just trying, I've already declared that I'm casting Flaming Sphere, I'm just deciding where the fuck he's casting it, because he's just seen 2 magical fucking dogs appear at the boundary.
As he knows it's not one of his teammates has summoned them.
because he's acting first. And he just saw his teammate previously do that, and they appeared at the fucking Thay barrier, the fucking wildlife barrier.
And they're both poised to attack the barrier, so
True. Because originally, he was going to be knocking down one of these as well. Except his plan was, instead of like, I'm guessing your plan with the dogs is literally to have them go like, hey, look at this thing, look at this thing. Go and grab it and run away with it. I think that's your guess of what his
Yep.
plan was, literally just obliterate it with a flaming sphere. So he'll continue with that, and he's targeting this then. He's going to be doing a flaming sphere. So that is a 5-foot diameter. So that is 10 foot in total. So I'm just going to draw a dark red circle there. Oh wait, diameter's fully across, isn't it? It's not, sorry, I was doing radius. Whoops. Ah, I'm fucking up. Whoops, scaling everything. God fucking damn it, why can't I select it? Okay, fuck it, I'm targeting just the circle in there, so your dog should be theoretically unharmed. So it deals 2d6 points of damage.
even if it rolled max, it wouldn't kill it.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so, sorry, 2d6 fire damage. 9 points of damage. So the barrier still seems intact, but it is now surrounded by a sphere of fire. Your dog didn't take any damage from it.
Yep.
The barrier, however, does make out kind of like a screech sound, and your dog is now lit up with fairy fire.
It's all good.
I'm going to like just put that marker on it.
I want to do
Sorry,
a
I
smell
can't-
check. How does he smell? Is he good?
1 second, sorry, I'm just trying to like move things because it's actually fucking annoying me that like, give me the ability to fucking move it. This is fucking annoying me. Screw it. I'll delete them both and then just redraw the circle. It was right here, I believe.
No,
Let's move it.
it was here.
Ah, yep, sorry.
Actually, I think it was closer to here because you said this was
Yeah,
where
I think
the
it was
mark
like that.
was.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
I
then
think
it's
it was
like that, and
here
it's like
because
that.
everyone was lined up right here. And so the last boundary is like the one that he spotted on the wall.
Which
was
was
like-
which was originally meant
Yeah,
to be
it
like
was
right
here.
there.
Yeah. So right where you're doing. So yeah, that's correct. So yeah, on top of this circle is now a flaming sphere. So he's doing that. Sorry, I'll speed up their time because I don't want to take it too long. So the second one is launch. He still sees you guys over there because he's the person that originally spotted you guys.
Well, he's cringe.
Hmm.
No. Yeah, he's cringe, so that's why he doesn't see us.
Well, wait, would he be able to still see us?
Yes.
No, I'd imagine he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
I was like,
he sees through all invisibility, and so he just has normal like vision sight. So he's going to be on the near. Why is the nearest possible person silent? It's always silent.
gets what he deserves.
Okay, so this is a
Country
ranged.
road.
So this is a ranged touch attack on you, silent.
Okay.
He is technically behind you, so I'll give him a +2 to it. So it's probably not gonna hit, but maybe. Range touch, 19. Okay, yeah, 19
My
definitely
standard
hits.
AC, never mind my fucking touch AC.
Yep. So So it deals 2d4.
Thank God it's only like a max of 8 damage. Oh yeah, but you're gonna max roll anyway.
So
Nope,
that's
okay, well,
it does 4 points of damage. So as you're hit by a bolt of acid. Oh well, some might say an acid arrow.
Oh, wow.
Wait, is it of the Melf's variety?
It is indeed
no,
well
it's the fuck.
spotted.
Hmm.
So it's not of the tentacle monster variety. Got it.
What?
Let me. Don't question me.
So that's foreign. Yep. So that is his turn. Then the next person is going to be casting on the guard in front of him, and he is firing a scorching ray. So rolling to hit. So that is scorching ray is a ranged touch, I believe. 12, 14 hits this guard over here. So
Oh, so we're killing him? Oh, thank fuck.
well, the academy members are attacking. Yes.
Oh, I can't kill him because that's what the people landlord likes. God damn it.
Not at the moment, he doesn't.
It's burp.
So, what you are saying, my good sir, is they
Sir,
are
it's
no
not
longer in
quite.
need of a head.
With
Or,
what Bell did in the town, declaring martial law and himself more important than everyone else, he immediately put himself in the shit list of my character.
Okay, so this guy over here takes 14 points of damage. And he looks severely injured. And then the last person is going to be casting. Where the fuck is it? Yep, okay, so. Where the why? There it is. I'm never doing this again, having people with different, like, specs of casting. This is far too much fucking problem. So 20 radius. 1, 2, 20. So effectively this square, so I'm just going to draw it. 20-foot radius, draw shape. I'm going to draw a pale, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So effectively that area is all web.
So, oh, okay.
Yep, so now it is their turn. The only people that can really react is this guy. He's going to be like... He's going to pull out a bow and shoot. 1d20 plus, so he's got 2 from his dexterity.
Who's he
plus.
shooting, Dan?
They haven't seen you, so he's just shooting at the guy that just like scorching rayed him. So actually, this guy. Fuck it, this is good enough. Hits.
Alright, so how many of our allies are here? Is that these guys?
They're all on the other side. Oh my god, that was a pathetic. So those aren't your. So those are academy members. They're not on either of your side. That's why some of them are. The one that can see you guys over here is attacking you. Your friends are on the other side trying to create a distraction. What you didn't know was that Bell kind of had the exact same idea for his attack. And so things are kind of going a little bit pear-shaped quite fast. So that then... What's the fucking
Rogue.
cleric spell? What's my cleric spell list? We'll just have you guys go now, because like they're just buffing each other.
Okay, so
Roll initiative.
These
Fuck
two
it, let's
people.
roll initiative. I'm killing these
no,
cunts.
no.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Initiative
They
has
all
been
know we're
called,
here.
Let's go. Only one of them does, but like, yep. So let's go do this.
What?
So,
Well, okay,
Aska's
no,
not
look at it like
here,
this,
Sibby,
yeah.
Antelope,
So one
Silent,
spotted
Flint.
us, the others saw them cast a spell, and now the others are fucking do it like moving towards us. Like
They're
No, they're not.
moving.
They
They're
see
attacking
us.
each other though.
No, they don't.
They're-
Only this one here sees us. That is
Wait, why
it.
are they-
None of the rest. None of
Because
us
you
have been
guys are
shot by
currently
anything else.
you guys are currently
Wait,
invisible.
okay.
So these guys, these sides are currently attacking each other.
Yes.
So these. the
Oh,
guys
okay, yeah.
outside
No,
of
I
the
thought
red
that was all
circle-
on us. I thought.
Yeah.
All right, fuck. All right.
There's only the red guy who's just like, you guys don't see. There's literally.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't know that. All right,
Sneaky
I take back what I
cunts
said
over
then.
there.
Fucking let them do their
One of
little
them
dance.
looks. One of them looks like a fucking raptor. I don't trust these guys.
So-
he's just like throwing out as many spells to try and stop you guys as you're just kind of like hoondonging Scooby Doo around.
So, what we're gonna do is the dogs are gonna go first. They're going. This one's gonna rip this one out of the ground with its teeth.
Okay, so how much hit points does it have?
13.
Okay, well it takes 6 points of damage as it tries to grab it, and so it does manage to grab the object. Do you want to do a strength check? Because it's trying to grab it out of the ground.
You did say they weren't properly seated.
Well, no, I said they were recently done, and so yeah.
You also did
It's
say
not
they
a
were
hard-
properly-
You did
Well,
state the exact
they're not,
words
like,
where
hooked
it
in.
wasn't properly.
Yeah,
You're-
it's still
you-
like,
you
yeah, a
just
strength
like
check.
reiterating
You
your words.
interrupted me when I said it's not a strong strength check, and with a 19, you easily pass it.
So
Good
it's gonna rip it out of the ground and immediately turn around and run back this way. Dude. So it's got it in its mouth and it's looking at him like it wants to play fetch. This
Yep,
one
so
is going to
it
do the same
does-
thing. With just run up and bite this one out of the ground anyway.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, so it's currently just constantly bursting with the screech noise, and now this mage is also enveloped in fairy fire.
And so this link is now broken.
Yes.
Right, so this one's doing the same one. It's just going to rip it out of the ground.
Is that one here as well?
Yeah, there's one
but
there, but
there's no
like,
link
it
coming
no
out
longer
from that.
has the link coming out of it. And now is just kind of like a small like circle around it, like 5 foot in each side. But it's just like, yeah, you would
So,
alert.
18.
But the major
pulls it
barrier
out.
is gone.
So yeah, they're now drawing attention to everything. Now with all this, we are going to make a run from at least Kaldan's perspective from here to here, avoiding the web and the torch.
Oh, well, I go here.
Yep.
Move
Show me
forward
the
one.
movement, because there is, what I think Antelo was getting at is
Move
that
forward one more.
it still has like that kind of a radius surrounding it, which would still
That,
alert.
that's why I said we
That's
move
fine.
from here to
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was saying that you were getting at that. So yeah, you move around it and get to the front door as battle seems to be waging. On the far side of the tower, you can see that one of the buildings on the far side seems to be on fire. Guards seem to be pouring out of like it's far beyond like this side, but like this side of the map, which I'm just circling here. There's a large amount of guards pouring out of this side, seeing like some combat over here, but you can tell that like half of the guards are coming out, half of them seem to be stuck in a doorway running the opposite direction. As there seems to be a small fire that seems to be burning despite the heavy rain. So, 1 second, let me hop back to this one. Making your last ditch run through, stomping through the water. You managed, so foot after foot in the encroaching darkness and in the encroaching darkness and the watery the watery grass, you manage to eventually make your way to an indented part of the tower at the base. Sorry, indented at the base of the massive, almost seamless-looking obsidian tower, which appears to sit. A circular entranceway, a small alcove of sorts, an inscription scribed above the dome-shaped door.
Is it in the same script as the stuff in the tunnel, back in the crypt? Because that, if it is, I can read that.
Dwarven?
Yes.
Yeah. Here lies the domain of Durlag Trollkiller, son of Bolhur, the clanless, lord on high, and greatest of dwarves. By the blood of a friend, I greet you.
That means the key.
On the carved door, there seems to be a small... It's not like ram it in, that kind of thing, but like, yeah, you notice that there seems to be a small slot and kind of like inward configuration, kind of like a slash in the door.
Can I insert it in there?
Yep.
Alright, I do so.
So, inserting it in there randomly, it doesn't seem to fit. Like, if you imagine like a keyhole that is very long, there's probably a specific part that you need to fit it in there.
Well, I'll put it from the ring end in first.
Yep. So, putting it in from, so if we glance back up at the like drawing, so which kind of like way are you putting it in? Like
This side.
this side or this side?
This side.
You're putting that side inside?
Yeah.
You notice that there is no place that this side would fit in.
Well, then I guess I'll go pull it around and go.
Battle seeming to be raging all the way in the back.
Yeah,
Spells
well,
being thrown out. Sorry.
couldn't care about that right now. I want to get in, so the other way in.
God damn it, I forgot. It's like that moment where you drop your keys in your late night
Well,
drunk and it's
move your
like, for
cat.
fuck's sake. Pushing it in the other side, that you notice that it seems to fit in all the way up until the like spherical key part is fully submerged in there.
Does it turn or?
It doesn't seem to be turning by itself.
Okay, so is this part the bladed part that you were talking about again?
Yes.
Can I just nick my hand on it to draw more blood out?
Nicking your hand on it, the blood does seem to stand on the actual rod itself, but it doesn't seem to move it. It almost seems like it needs to be turned by this vicious-looking spike.
Okay, well I guess I'll stab my hand on the spike and turn it.
So, grabbing the spikes out this side, you manage to wrench your hand around it, ripping your palm quite a bit, but it does surely seem to turn. The blood that is shed does seem to then fold in. Small rings seem to appear in your blood on the doorway, as it seems to thrum slightly and open.
Alright, I guess...
The key itself seeming to hang mid-air before once again separating from each other, seeming to vibrate mid-air before disappearing.
Alright, can we make our way in and then close the door behind us?
Yep.
Rightio.
Everyone dashing inwards, if everyone wants to just quickly move inside. You notice that the guards over here, hearing the loud kermuffle of the door opening,
Must be the wind.
Seems to rush over as the door seems to slowly reach close behind you, leaving you in complete and utter darkness.
Dark vision.
Low vision.
Low light doesn't really help you here.
Ah.
Torch.
Dark vision would.
I got dark vision. I'll put the aura on. I don't need to.
I
This
got
seems like a
I do have a
introductory
torch.
area. It's alright.
I do have a torch, so I guess I'll light that up. I'll also tap as we've lit up the torch. I'll tap everyone with the wand of lesser vigor, so everyone get their health points back up to full.
No worries.
I asked Keldon, can I be put down yet, or am I still getting carried like a
No,
baby?
you got dropped earlier.
No,
No, that was... Okay.
I enjoy
But I
it.
just...
Oh wait, you're not an elf
Hey.
anymore. Oh,
Uh-huh. I'm
Let
a
me
fucking human.
just
I'm a
I drop you to the
human
ground.
man.
I'm not interested.
let's just move everyone over here quickly.
Just like looks
so-
at my ears, you're not a pointy ear.
Wait, I have 20 years though.
But are you an elf?
No, but I still have 20 years.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Why'd you say it so flamboyantly?
Why wouldn't I?
Why do you look so flamboyant?
I knew you were gay, Dan.
What? I feel insulted now.
Hope you are.
Yeah, well, cry.
Fuck you. I will
Like a
cry
baby.
about it. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is why
trying
you're
to
a-
do something in the background.
This is why you're gay. You're crying like a baby. That makes you gay.
You're a little baby boy compared to me. You're a little baby boy. Sorry,
The
you're a
fuck
little
did you just
cry
say?
boy.
Why do you sound like more like a bitch?
Sorry, I was trying to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A fucking choir boy.
Oh, you read
might be
the
before
fucking
that
whole
time.
thing. This. Oh, you're making the map. Alright.
Well, I can't. I'm having trouble actually destroying this Durlax thing because
Control all. Delete.
I can't control all. Ah, fuck it. I'll
You
just
don't
use
need-
this
32 is your
bit.
arch nemesis.
So, so, god damn it, I need to stop using the edges of the map so much. They need better select mechanics on this. There we go. Okay, so, sorry, I'll just describe it to give you an idea. In front of you, there seems to be well, quite a narrow set of steps that seem to lead up slightly. On either side, those of you with dark vision, you can see that there are torches, but long since gone out. Strangely enough, also, Silent or Bird, do you have dark? Wait, Bird has low light, doesn't he?
So I have low light.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm a human. I
Silent.
don't have anything like that.
Okay, so never mind. Is no one lighting up a torch, or what are you
No,
doing?
Angela
I
said-
literally said I had the lantern out.
Yeah, he's got the torch.
Oh,
out.
sorry.
I thought it was
yeah.
like a group thing.
Yep. So, is it a bullseye lantern or
No,
just
30
curious?
foot.
Yep,
30
okay,
foot
so
radius,
radius.
60 foot light.
normal lantern? Yeah. Okay. So, around. Oh, great! I can use the actual proper introduction. You find
Just
yourself
have low light
in...
as well, so we can see out. Most of us can see out to this full 60.
Yep. You find yourself in what almost feels like a entrance or coat room. Still the same dark, imposing black obsidian skirting the walls and floor. However, strangely enough, so Satanic or Silent, do you guys have track or anything like that? I seem to
Let's
recall someone had something like that.
It might have been Silent's last character had track, I think.
Yeah. I
Track
don't
or
have
scent
one.
or anything
I don't.
like that.
Bird has
Keen
scent.
scent. Keen scent.
Yep.
I have tracked the step. That's the closest thing I've got
So-
to it, but it ain't the right thing.
Track the step. What is that?
Track the step basically means I cannot be tracked by in natural surroundings.
Ah, okay, yeah. This is very much unnatural. So, yeah. So,
Mhm.
Satanic, with your scent, however, you notice that you guys aren't the first to be here, and surprisingly, well, you know that people have been, well, at least one person, Master Lavelle, has been here before, but there seems to be more people somewhere
And it
in
makes
here.
me think, damn, was Lavelle a simulacrum?
No. Not that I would tell you even if he was.
You
but-
motherfucker!
No,
Okay.
remember, I actually crit past the thing on that thing. It was a, what do you call it, fucking astral projection.
No, the one that we met in the fucking town.
Maybe. That wasn't Lavelle, though, that was
Yeah.
Suresh.
Suresh.
No, not the one in the basement?
Wait.
Not the basement,
Was-
the fucking...
The demon?
The one with the demon,
Fuck.
that was in Lavelle's house, and the guy was imprisoned with the
That
demon
was
doing the
an
torture
Aurelian
also.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I guess doing spot
Oh,
check.
sorry. I do have a little bit more just before you do your spot check. So, aside from that, you notice that well, since I've kind of given it a little bit of way, that on the floor there seems to be a scuffle of small footprints that seem to lead up the stairs. The surrounding area seems to have a thin layer of dust coating everything.
So, someone's been here
The
before.
area ahead, the stairs seem to reach up only about 20 or so foot before entering what appears to, at your current sight, be somewhat of a room. A dull glow seems to be visible from somewhere up above. The cold lanterns, long since having been lit.
Alright, can I do a spot check in the room to see if I notice anything of interest?
Up the stairs you're talking, or?
Yeah.
You would,
all
yeah,
around.
first. So, sorry, because currently at your position, you're looking at some stairs, and you can see kind of like the roof of a room above. If you imagine,
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
20-foot stairs, and then there's like an opening, so you can see where.
Right,
that
yeah, I guess we'll
is.
start ascending and then I'll do the spot check.
So, step after step, it sort of annoys you how much your boots seem to echo in the almost silent tower. Eventually cresting the top of the stairs, you see somewhat of a strange sight. A pale orb seems to be sitting completely alone in a completely circular room. Same width and width and radius, whatever you want to use, of the tower itself. And there are no other doors.
Can I do an Arcana check on the orb?
From the top of the stairs, or? It's a little bit far away. It's kind of like,
Okay.
if you imagine the kind of like radius of the tower is about 60 foot or so, so it's about 120 across in total.
Okay, so I guess with the spot check up there, is that all I see?
Yes, there is nothing else in the room except for this orb.
Alright,
You mentioned the footprints. Can I do a spot check to see if it like continues into this room?
Yep.
Cool. 14.
So with a 14, you do notice that the footprints do seem to continue into the room. However, you kind of inside of the room, it looks like they've been pacing around a lot. There's a lot of this that you can't really tell where they went or what they did or anything like that.
okay. I guess we begin to walk down and into the central area of the room.
So if I just
Um,
quickly,
As
it's a
we
little bit
begin to
smaller
walk
than
in,
what was described, but
I will pull out my wand and cast a detect magic on the area there to see if there's any other sort of magical effects as we
So-
walk in.
down here, and so the pale orb is in direct center. And so you guys would be on like this side,
Yep. Let me just
right
move
near,
myself.
like as close to like the edge as possible. Like,
Yeah, so I was the first one in the door, so I'd be the one at the front.
I was the last
I'm
one
on the
through, so
floor
I'd be
beside
back.
Keldon.
God, I hate how it always I wish I could make it default me to like black instead of green. So like, let's treat that as the stairways coming up. Entering into the room itself, you notice that, well, because Antelo came first, Antelo glancing back, he can't see the stairs. However, as, well, I can't remember.
The
Flint,
blind
what's
man needs glasses.
Sorry, Flint, what's your character called? I was about to call you
Keldon.
Kellogg's. That's it. As Kellogg's Crunchy Cornflakes comes up the stairs, he seems to come through the wall. Well, the wall that is visible to Antelo, but everyone else just sees it as a pathway. One by one, each coming into the room, and looking back, there is no stairs. There is no way to leave by the looks of things. The slow, calm, rhythmic, just thrum of the orb in the center of the room.
Alright, I guess with everyone else we'll begin walking down, and I'll have the wand of detect magic, which I'll do at sort of midway point to sort of see if there's any other magical effects in the...
Yep. Cheers first.
Cheers.
Jeez.
Sorry. That's me like fucking feeling I need to sneeze, but I need to cough. Because yeah, that's how
I
I
guess
do.
as we start walking in, can I do a listen to check if I hear any footsteps? Like
Yep.
anything like that?
No.
And, 21.
21? Yep, okay.
Yep.
So, walking up and into the center of the room with your detect magic, you notice that yes, the walls themselves are certainly coated in magic. Mostly protective and various kinds of arcana to stop people
Are there
entering or leaving.
inscriptions on these walls written in kind of like a Jackson Pollock way?
There are no inscriptions on these walls.
Like
Remember
somebody
that-
get the UV light, this shit's gonna glow.
Remember the... Well, of course it would. Remember the walls were created with the mortar being Medusa blood.
Gorgon blood, sorry.
Gorgon blood, yeah, my bad.
And
So-
yes, the orb in the center is certainly magical.
Can I
And
do
so-
a spellcraft on it to determine its magical properties?
So you were detecting magic, so you kind of get a lot of these just off
Yeah.
the bat. So
I'll take 10 on
know
the
that-
anyway, so it's a 31. Go for broke.
So effectively, it does have the ability to effectively teleport people. But that's not the only magic that is surrounding it. It seems to have some sort of... Oh, what? 1 second, I actually need to look up the school of this magic. Give me a second. God damn it. Where the fuck is the spell that's... Meta creativity.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out the fucking door.
What door?
Yeah, fuck that. Mate, I'm making the door.
I was gonna say,
I feel like this is the Matrix
So-
scene where
Very
it's like
fast,
with
uh,
Mr. Smith, where he's just going
right-
like, closes his mouth up. Sorry, go on, Civi.
I was gonna say, did I hear anything with a 21 besides our own footsteps?
Apart from a dull thrum of the orb in the center, no, the entire place is completely dead silent.
so will you want me to make a check to see if I can discern
not
the purpose of
dead.
the orb?
So,
How
that was
big
pretty
is the
good
orb?
silence. The orb itself is probably about 3 foot by 3 foot.
So it's edible sized.
Give me a second, I'm just taking a pee, but yes.
I
Not
turn to the
really,
party.
but-
I have a fantastic idea.
I'm sure
Well,
you do, but I want to
Yes,
study
yes.
this thing first.
I'm gonna look towards Caldon and say, "What's that?"
If we eat the orb, we
Bigger
become
than
the
your own
tower.
head? Is it bigger than your own head?
I have a very big head.
He's
I was
only
here
7
before
foot
I
you,
four.
yes, I
understand
agree
rule
with you,
13
yes.
of the Evil
He did say
Overlord's
it was-
rulebook.
Yeah, he was about to. I was about to say it is 3 foot squared, and your head is not that big. Do not eat a power source bigger than one's own head.
But what if I smash it into little pieces?
I thought you were about to say something entirely different. What if it went up
The
the
fuck-
other end?
You
Wanna
smash it into tiny pieces.
Did
The
Bird just
fucking
say me
rock fall, everyone
smash?
dies. You said wanna smash.
Oh,
The bird
okay.
wants to smash.
Bird wants to smash the orb.
I thought you were.
I
really
mean,
gonna
like,
say
at least take
Flint-
it out for, like, a nice dinner of, like, trail rations first.
Oh,
Yes, or dead bodies, yes.
I forgot
I'm
you're
just- I'm
pretty
just-
much a serial killer. You've probably got a few arms squirreled away.
I'm just gonna walk over to the wizard and just
Do
not
you want
say
bicep or tricep? Sorry, what are you doing, Civi?
anything. Oh, I'm just moving over to behind fucking Antelo just before fucking it gets smashed and or eaten in a salad.
So, what are you doing?
I want
grabbing
to.
my shield.
I want to study the orb to find out exactly what purpose the spells are in it. Keep in mind, I did get a 31 on me spellcraft because of a take 10, so I know all esoteric, special, and unique effects of the orb.
Yeah, it's so seems to be a magical orb that can transport people, and it has meta creativity powers.
So, do I know if this would be something like summoning constructs or?
Do you have knowledge psionics?
No.
Then no, I'm afraid not. I gave you, you know that it has its kind of meta creativity because there's some similarities between that. So I gave you the base reasoning behind it. But yeah, it's more that it can change its shape and or create things. But like, I won't give you any more than that without any knowledge psionics.
I guess I'll look back to the rest of the party. I'm not entirely sure, but it's meant to be a shape-changing object of some kind, or it can create other objects. Meta creativity
But
to a high
it can.
degree. But it
but-
also seems to have something to do with transport.
Yes. Okay. Good. I thought you were just gonna leave it out and just like warn them. It just summons things. Just everyone's terrified of it.
I guess as he
So-
says that, I'm gonna look towards Keldon and say, "Hey, you can make it smaller and eat it now."
No.
I'm kidding, I'm
Let me
kidding.
finish.
So let me.
So I
hang
can
on.
discern from what I understand of this object. It essentially will be our transport to higher levels of or lower levels of the tower if it does go down or up, depends. On that note, I have no idea if triggering it will start some sort of alarm system, potentially summoning or creating things in its defense.
Sorry, I was just trying to intimidate Silent by pointing directly at him. It means nothing. Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't intimidate me. Do it. Come on, make someone appear and insta-kill me. Come on, Dan, you won't.
What? No, that's not about Jesus.
That doesn't happen yet.
That's not in the story yet. Stop predicting my plot. I know the plot.
No. I should just
Okay.
start drawing lines at him from random locations and make him wonder what's there.
Is this room based off the movie Sphere?
I've never seen that movie, so no. Or at least probably
You
not.
motherfucker! God damn it!
We'll put it on our list.
That is on. Fuck, we missed yesterday's.
Sag.
If you start
Alright,
running the
so-
movie nights in here now,
Mm-hmm.
We are.
oh, cool.
Yes.
So, I guess we'll move up as a group.
Where are you moving to? Don't move like two. Just make one set of movements, and then I'll tell you what happens. Just like, because it's one of my issues with like large. It's not like trap or puzzle rooms where it's effectively just like you start like I have to go, oh wait, move back to where you just were because you just did this and whatever. Just make your movements as kind of like one, or like
I'll go here.
move yourself once. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Alright, I guess.
All right then.
The orb continues.
The orb
to
is watching
pulse.
us.
The orb continues. It. Okay. Do you want to make a spot check to see if the orb is watching you?
That's sure. I'll make a
Who
spot
you
check.
asking?
to do
Yeah,
that.
let's go.
Fuck!
Nat 20.
Antelo got a
No,
nat 20.
no.
He,
My roll was better.
yeah. So.
I got an 18.
Yeah, so Antelo can clearly tell it is an orb. It doesn't really have an eye. It is an orb. Flint thinks that the orb kind of looks like an eye, and thus it is constantly looking at him.
Fuck you, Sauron. Bitch.
He
I'll
says
piss
that
on you like a
verbally.
Bombadil did.
Not
Roll a
everyone
sanity
knows.
check.
The party is
Um,
really kind of confused as to who this Sauron is. It must have been some asshole that like pained you in your journeys back up north.
I thought we would have to roll insanity checks since.
Oh well.
Hmm.
Oh well, actually.
God, Sauron, you fucking
Thank
dick.
you, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Actually, I had completely forgotten about that. Antelo, do you want to roll an insanity check?
No.
Well, no.
That means
I
an
was being-
automatic fail, by the way, and you get the worst result.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking a negative either. I refuse.
You know what?
Okay.
I will roll it.
Choose.
Okay, it's meant to be under, isn't it?
Yeah, so you have
Yeah, I'm
to
fine.
roll So you rolled a 9. Yep. You do get a brief insight where your vision seems to center on the orb.
Hmm.
You see.
All right.
Now I'm just imagining from my description of it, you know that Flint, that Astartes with the like
Oh, the-
priest praying at the orb. Just your vision centers on it.
All
It's
right.
not as
I guess
intimidating
I'll
as
say
that.
the only thing to do is to go up and check the orb.
Where do you move to?
Well, I guess we can only move in intervals of 20, so I guess we'll go up to here.
So you move to there.
Yeah.
Move. So as you move, everyone else don't move. So inside of your mind, Antelo, regardless of any sort of mental shielding you may have, you hear a beckoning voice, a dwarven voice, seem to ring out. In shadows tall, my statue might cower, yet within my walls lies a mysterious power, a blackened spire, reaching to the sky. Within its depths, secrets lie awry. I am the keeper of treasures untold. In my darkened abode they shall unfold. Though small in frame, my spirit's vast, guarding the enigma, steadfast and fast.
Could I get that
In
written
my
down and send
tower
to
of-
me real quick so I can write it down?
In my tower of ebony, hidden from sight, hinting wonders both near and far. I'll make you do an intelligence check, DC 20, to remember it all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, because usually to remember it all, you need an auto-hypnosis check. And there's no way you have that trained.
No.
I'll give you like some lines of it. I'll just choose them at will. I'll post
Well, I
them
mean,
in D&D text chat.
Isn't it a DC 15 to memorize?
It is.
Because that's auto hypnosis.
Yeah.
You don't have auto hypnosis.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm being kind of pseudo-ish generous. So I'm giving you literally like 2 lines of every other line. Well, so like, because it's that, but there's 2 lines in between both of those.
Yeah. Are the rest of them
The
coming?
orb, the
Oh,
orb
yep, give me a
goes
second.
silent.
Where am I moving?
I'm just gonna be right next to you.
So we're here.
So I'll read it once more, but then I'll consider it read to everyone. As it echoes in you guys' mind as well. In shadows tall, my statue might cower, yet within my walls lies a mysterious power. A blackened spire, reaching to the sky, within its depths secrets lie. I am the keeper of treasures untold. In my darkened abode they shall unfold. Though small in frame, my spirit's vast, guarding the enigma, steadfast and fast. In my tower of ebony, hidden from sight, hinting at wonders both near and far.
Well, my
Infinite
intelligence
wonders
is like a
both near
4,
and
so I'm not
far.
even going to pretend I understand it.
You have 4 int?
I have 4, including the modifier. It's 6, but -2.
Michael, you are literally only like 3 levels of int able to speak.
Yeah. I know that's why I've been speaking like this.
He literally cannot learn to read.
And yet apparently I'm unbelievably wise with a 20.
In order to read and write and be able to do mathematics, you need, I think it's like a 6 or higher int score.
Oh, cheers to that.
Yep.
So he literally cannot read, write, or do math.
Yes, I hear voices in my head.
Bird-brained. Well,
Yep.
actually, you're not close enough to be bird-brained. You don't hear it.
Every 10 feet, I forget what I just was about to do. Oh no, what is it? Every 3 steps or some shit?
So what do you do?
The others coming in. All right.
Yeah, I'll
So
move
yeah,
there.
they hear that rhyme. I'm not going to read it out a 3rd time.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I
are.
did
Sorry,
literally
can you read it
announce
again?
that I wasn't.
No.
Well, do
Too
it again
bad.
for me, please.
Yeah, I'm right here, I'm waiting.
Rightio.
You've
So
all,
My
like,
bird nipples.
you all heard it when like he came in, so I've already read it out twice. I'm not reiterating it again.
Rightio. So I guess I'll go up to it and begin studying it more closely, and tell everyone. I have a feeling it is a transport orb of some kind. However, I'm unsure whether or not it will summon some sort of foe. So be ready if the worst is to happen.
I'll put my hand on the orb.
You put your hand on the orb?
Yep, I'm about to get
So-
fucking yeeted because I'm going to be the dude that eats the
Which-
30 trillion fucking
so-
traps.
Putting your hand on the orb, you hear a calm voice in the same dwarven voice as before. What's your answer?
Takes a bite out of the orb. I don't know.
Shadow.
What? What did
Isn't
you
it a
say, sorry,
riddle?
Flynn? It's a rhyme with a riddle. It's hinting at something.
Shadow.
Shadow. Okay.
It's gotta be. What else would it fucking be?
So you
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do I am sorry.
Yeah, fucking
about
hit me
this.
with the trillion damage, alright. It's all good. No, fuck, kill me, man. I got another character show right here.
You get hit for 11 damage, and you are sent. So you act as large, so you're sent 5 foot back, not 10 foot. However, also as a part of this, a section of the orb seems to separate. And 1 second, give me. Where is it? Where's the asset? Sorry, I'm just trying to find it. Ah, fuck it, good enough. I can't find the original one that I had. I could upload. Oh, wait, actually, I'll upload it because I fucking hate that asset. My library. Sorry about this. I'll only be a second. Saved. Ah, sorry, whoops, I spelled it wrong.
Wait,
I
was
guess
it
I
ambition?
felt-
Was ambition the answer? Oh, you're not going to tell me that. Fuck you.
So over, where should I put it?
Damn,
Flint,
DM,
roll,
good job doing
Flint,
that
roll
stuff.
a 1d4.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it spawns here.
What the fuck is that?
Penis.
Do you want me to
It's a
enlarge
naked
it?
hand.
Yeah, I can't see that.
No, because
Like that?
Oh, great, it's a fire elemental.
Bro, it's a cum monster.
Wait, is that an astral fucking stalker?
It's an astral construct.
Oh, I was close.
Actually, well, it is technically large, so it should be like that.
Well, I'm big too now. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're fighting
Close
fire
to
with
large
fire. You are. I'm big too. So,
Initiative, let's go.
sure, yes. Let's bring up the turn order. So we have
No!
Civi, Entelo, Silent Flint,
I actually got a
and
fucking
then
good one for once.
Satanic. So everyone roll their initiatives, and could Civi read his out to me
Oh, for
first?
fuck's sake.
I got a 7.
7. Okay. Antelo,
26.
26. What the fuck? 26? Jesus Christ. You
I
have
think
16
not
decks?
20.
Disgusting. Oh, 29. So,
Well, not 20,
9.
fuck you.
Yeah, so his
fuck.
initiative's that. Flint,
21?
21.
Yep.
Satanic,
4.
4.
Fucking love to see it.
And so the construct itself has
That one,
only
come on.
plus 1. So it has 8.
It's gonna have a bad day, Dan.
Whoops. Add that, so 8. And
What
let's
does astral
reorder.
taste like?
Descending. So Silent goes first, naturally.
Yeah, not 20. Obviously.
Yeah,
so I
the
moved
twink go first.
here, and then I'm gonna shoot it in the dick.
Yeah, so
Specifically,
silent
because-
knowledge.
Oh shit, yeah, not. Oh wait, yes. What can I? What
Always
was it?
planes.
Yeah, planes. I was just checking.
You fought one of these literally 2 sessions ago, man.
Did I? I forgot.
Yes.
I thought I might be another than 20. 14, so
That's a
that's
plus
one.
1, yes.
1.
To hit.
No, so he has knowledge devotion. So
That's knowledge devotion.
yes. That means he gets a +1 to
knowledge.
hit and 2 damage on all of his rolls against the creature.
Okay, yep.
Now I roll to him.
Yes.
So that is within 30 feet. So 7, 8, 9. So it's
27 hits.
I'd be surprised if it missed. Dan's just got some bullshit up his ass. 1, 2, 5. 10 damage.
Can we take a quick break? I
what-
almost shit myself. I think I got diarrhea. Are we back in a second?
Yep, okay, we'll take a 5-minute break. Is that magic
Also,
damage or?
Yes. The bow is +1.
Yep, okay.
If you're wondering why I've changed my AC, by the way, Dan, because of skirmish, I now get +1 AC as well.
Yeah, that's all good. So, when doing that, always keep your base as the, like, on
Right.
the left-hand side and then the right-hand side. So, just increase the left-hand side one. So it says 17 out of 16 or whatever when you increase
Yeah,
your dex
16
if
out of
it's
15.
only. Well, yeah, 17 out of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because if it's temporary bonus, it just lets me know that, that is a temporary bonus you have. That's not your
Cool.
base AC.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I got a quick little bit of, because I skirmished, I get +1 my AC.
Yep,
Fucked.
all good. Cheers.
I have no clue how long that lasts, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's just until my next turn.
Come here.
Because it just... yeah. They move at least 10 feet, bonus places. Scout just made 10 feet, and last... No, yep, okay, it is still start of my next turn. There we go. Then I have to do it again. Oh no, I have to move another 10 feet to keep my armor bonus. It's not like I'm gonna move 10 feet just to hit the extra damage.
I don't think you're going to have too much effort against this, but eventually.
It's called Steve. I decided to call it Astral Construct Steve.
Oh, I'm going to call it Steve. Can I edit its name?
Yes.
Wait, I can edit its player character name. Represents character note name. Steve. Oh, I can give it a
yeah.
nameplate. Yeah,
fuck
there
yeah.
we go. Steve. Can you see that nameplate underneath of it?
No.
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 Oh, you can't see what I see?
No.
Okay, 1 second. I'll take a snippy tool of it.
It's very important because his name is Steve. I don't know why, but his name is now Steve.
That's what I see on my screen. Where I'll post it in D&D text chat. Where is it? Over here. Yeah. It has a, I gave it a nameplate underneath, so now it's called Steve. That's
Fuck
what I
yeah.
see. Steve.
Steve, the Astral Construct. The greatest Astral Construct known to man.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna mute till Flynn gets back and eat some cereal.
I'm gonna nip downstairs quickly, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll keep my headset on, so just like I'll still be able to hear everything.
Almost.
Oh Christ.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that, lads. I had a bit of Bailey's and that, yeah, apparently
You
I'm
like
lactose
Baileys?
intolerant.
Yeah, but
Came back to haunt you,
Yeah,
bro.
we drink Bailey's from the shoot. Yeah, no, goddamn, I
Hey, my
repainted the fucking
boy.
bathroom. Holy shit.
I
Fucking
just want to
hell.
point out, Flint, you shit yourself as much as I do.
It's like
IBS?
I can drink as many
American.
teas as I want, but whenever I drink, like, for example, a milkshake or like even like a smidge of Bailey's, I get the shit real bad.
IBS.
lactose intolerant.
Oh, dude, I'm there with you. That's why I'm having a bowl of cereal because I'm so fucking.
Yeah, sorry about that. We all back?
So I'll step away for a few.
All good.
I think Silence stepped away for a second.
Cheers.
So now the astral construct is called Steve. Cheers. Cheers. I hope you're not drinking Bailey's again.
No, with Bailey's, because I know what it does to me, I only have a very little amount of it whenever I want it. Like just a smidge. But even then, I didn't think I drank enough for that to happen, so I'm going to be suffering through that for the next couple of hours.
Lamau.
But, yeah, I do like Bailey's, but it's a shame what it does.
I haven't had Bailey's in
Keep
so
in
long. I
mind,
should have it
Evil,
again.
you still have your crown.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware. I've got it noted. I have a modifier of 7.
You'd get a +4 modifier if you burst it, though.
I probably won't burst it for good old Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Antelo, I'm sending you some prime. I just opened my Discord to send like that image of the like Steve, and I just saw some primetime cringe someone just sent me.
I'm back.
I'm sending it to you because. Oh wait, okay, wait. That can wait until later.
No, send it down to Lo now. They can't wait till later then. You must do it. Dan, the chosen one has spoken.
It's not important. So Silent,
Steve demanded. Yes.
you've finished your turn.
Yes, my turn has ended.
So it's Antelo's turn.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
I can call it a bit.
I'm going to haste everyone.
Yep, don't need to cast. Everyone just gets haste. So please.
Yep, so
put,
that
like,
is
a haste
1 AC.
marker on yourself.
Yeah. What was the modifiers on that?
You get a +1 to attack and rolls and +1 to dodge bonus AC reflex saves. Any condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to armor class also makes you lose your dodge bonus. All hasted movement is increased.
Yep.
You also, when making a full attack action, can attack again as if you have a BAB of 6.
Single attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 1+. Yeah, all right. Yep, good enough.
Because it's you make another single attack at your lowest modifier, isn't it? So similar to dual wielding. So if you have +6 to your attack, well, +6 BAB, that would grant you a second attack.
Yes.
But the second attack would be at +1 BAB. So it would be +1 plus whatever bonuses of the weapon, blah 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 blah, and then it would just be a normal strike like that. So it's 5 negative off your main's swing, similar to an offhand attack, I believe, if that's correct. I can't quite remember. I always treat it like dual wield rules, but I can't actually remember. Not many people in my campaigns have ever actually run haste, surprisingly, despite how OP it is.
The attack is made using the creature's full BAB bonus plus any modifiers
Highest.
appropriate.
Okay, so full single attack, so off your main.
Oh, so it's literally the lightning mace bonus.
Yep, you basically just get another whole attack as a whole.
Alright, yep. So, you give your movement, you stand. What's your swift?
I'm not using it.
Yep. Alright, so it goes to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so immediately I'm going to swift action White Raven Tactics Antelo, and his initiative goes to mine +1, and he gets another full turn.
Woo!
At your initiative?
My initiative +1. So he doesn't actually change in the turn order.
Well, he would change to 22. But
Well, but it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. I was just wondering about the dropping it and things like that.
Yeah.
If he would drop it to 1 below you because you use it. It's very confusing with
Yeah,
that.
no,
That
White Raven
explanation
Tactics
makes 0 sense.
Yeah, it's literally
You-
whatever
you
mine
do
is
it?
+1. So if I really want to fuck someone over and I get a nat 1, I can drop them to 2.
Yeah.
But
like,
yes.
for instance, dropping their attack order to yours +1 is kind of like, this is why everyone calls it effective fucking time travel, because you make them act before you have even cast it, which is
Yeah, it's
okay.
in the flavor text.
Thank you, Book of
It's described
Book of
as
Weird
you're a
Writing Magic.
commander telling your people what to do.
Alright, so it's not really useful to do a snake at the moment because there's not enough people. Oh wait, no, Silent would nobody wouldn't be able to get a full. No, he hasn't.
You do get a
used
full
his
turn,
fucking-
by the way. You get all your actions.
I know, but I'm talking about doing snake swiftness legion.
I would say take your 5-foot step back because you are still in the attack range of this fucker.
No, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. No.
Yeah, no.
15 foot. I'm 10 foot
what's
away. His range is 10 foot, so.
So he can hit you. Oh no, you're good. Ah, you're 15. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah. I might go back and buff Civvy anyway.
Yep.
So I'm gonna come back to here, Civvy, and I'm gonna slap you on the ass with a bull strength.
Nice.
Oh.
You now have a +4 enhancement bonus to strength for the next 5 minutes.
In turns, that is what?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you have this for pretty much the entirety of the fucking encounter.
Mm-hmm.
So +4 to strength means a +2 to your attack and 2 hit. Your 2 hit and your damage, I should say.
Yep. And no.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Antelo, what did you cast? Sorry.
Bull strength on him.
Full strength, and now it's Flint's turn
Yes.
again.
Right, so I am going to...
How did Civvy and Satanic get 7 and 4? Okay, no, sorry.
going
continue.
to move here with my 5-foot step.
Wait.
What's that?
Do you get another turn off of your white
Yes, it goes
raven?
back to me.
It goes back to him.
I don't have a swift action. That was my swift action. I have a
Don't move,
movement
Don't move.
and a standard.
He moved.
Yeah,
So
you wasted the extra attack.
What was that?
You wasted the extra attack from haste. You can't do it now.
Yep.
I got here, so if that thing
'Cause-
tries to move in the range of silent, I can smack the shit out of him. I can do it anyway, but still, I'd rather be in direct line of sight of whatever the fuck this thing is. Plus, if I improve trick, it's going down anyway. Right, so I'm going to roll to hit. 1d20 plus... this thing counts as large, yes?
Yes.
Yep, so I don't get that, but I do get this. Put that together. Yep, so 1d plus 12 does a... Oh, that's shit. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Fuck. That's it, that's all I got.
So with your single attack, yeah, you missed. Okay.
Bro, I rolled a
so-
fucking 3.
You
Sorry,
added
I
plus.
feel like I always ask this every week.
Oh, wait,
I can't
does a
remember.
16 hit? I forgot about that. No, wait, does a 17 hit? Because one from haste, one from crown.
No.
Okay, that's all good.
Antelo, I can't remember. Can you do a swift action in the same round as a full round? I can't actually remember. I
No.
don't know if you
No.
can.
No.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, okay, so it was just a single attack. Yeah, it was just for my own clarification. I feel like I ask this every week. But
Yeah, no,
full-
a
yeah,
full
full
round
round attack
action
is-
is a
yeah,
full round. It
consumes
uses all of it.
effort.
You
except
can't
for
even
free
use
actions.
immediate actions.
You can use free actions though.
Free actions, yes,
Free
not
actions
immediate.
and immediate can be used off of your turn too. If I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Yes.
I missed one small line of text on the action page. You can also perform free actions. See below.
Yes.
But yes, so it is now the construct's turn, and so let me go flip back to this page.
Hit me, daddy.
Jeez, fucking hell, Civvy.
What?
You rolled low on the bloody
I did.
satanic, even worse.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot you a question, Antelope. Just
Send it to
DMs.
me.
So it is going to. So should it do that? I'm not sure. God, I fucking hate Flint's AC. I just see this like I'm umming and ahhing about what it should do. I
Do
shouldn't
it,
be looking at his
bitch.
AC, but like I just know it's going to like lose. Anyway,
All right,
but like,
Dan,
yeah,
go
it's going
attack
to
one of
hit
the
you
others.
with
See what
this.
happens.
Nah, fuck you. I'm hitting you first.
Yeah.
He also has another +1 to
It's
AC as
24,
well.
Dan.
25.
Oh shit! What?
It's got a
Got
D.
haste.
Well, my AC is 23 naturally. And I
Oh,
got,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was close. It swings at you, hits the ground, and if the ground wasn't obsidian, you can feel the shake that came out of it. It hits hard.
I'm gonna look it in the eye and
Another one.
say, pathetic.
It's got a second attack though.
Do it, Dan.
Is this full attacking?
Yeah. That should be at a +8.
So yes.
Oh, that's a
it
+8,
certainly
Dan.
hits. Huh?
The fuck?
What?
Full attack, man. Every round, every successive attack loses 5. What's that? What are you doing?
No.
Remember your modifiers, motherfucker.
No.
It still
no,
hits,
It has.
but Dan.
No, its full attack literally says it attacks at its full strength each attack. 2 slams, full.
Oh, it's a slam. Wait, if it's a slam, then why does it even need to hit? Slams automatically hit.
No, they don't. Slams are still just melee attacks with your hands.
Okay, but I'll talk to you about that later.
Oh, you're going to be wrong about it later, but 14
Man.
damage.
Oh, yes. That goes into the... You know what? I'll take that to my temp HP.
If only that crit, 28 damage. Ooh, that
If
would
it
have been
crit,
tasty.
he's fucked because I have something very specific against that.
Nah. It's now Civi's turn.
I'm gonna charge him.
Chad.
So I guess I'll be right.
You know what?
there.
As you charge past him, I, put my right hand over my shield and give a big thumbs up.
Okay, so I know it's a +2.
The one
is
that had
two?
just the one that just got slammed.
Alright,
Yeah, dude, no,
so-
he hit me and it's like respectable. Another.
Did you absorb it with
10
some sort
HP?
of- Yeah. Okay,
Crusader
so
mechanic.
I don't know. Yeah,
I take it
don't
my
know
next
how
turn, but I
much-
get a bonus for it on my... Yeah, don't worry about it. I do have the damage noted.
I would
Yeah,
assume
yeah.
I
I
hit.
was just wondering because you also have the amulet thing. But
Yes.
yes, go on, Civi. Does
Do
that
I
hit?
Yep.
That just hits. Yes.
23.
Nice.
Not bad.
What are you doing? What normal attack or? And what are you?
It's a
attacking
charge.
with?
It's a full round. He
a
has
charge.
to do a normal attack.
Yeah. I was wondering what weapon he was attacking with if he had.
Oh, my heavy mace +1 undead.
Yep. So 1d8 plus 8. You don't have +8 hit points. Where are the extra pluses? from?
He's getting a 2 from bull
One
strength, and he
from haste.
naturally has a 22 strength.
24. So that puts it up to +7.
All right, 7 and 14 damage.
Yep, 7.
14. Yep. Okay. Weapons magical.
Yes.
+1 undead.
Yes, it's magical.
+1. Yep. Okay. So that is 24 damage he's taken. So now it is Satanic's turn. Bird, your
I
time to
pulled
shine.
out my crossbow and fire around. But do I get disadvantage because I'm shooting through people, obviously?
You get
Yes, you do. You get a negative.
Oh wait,
4.
no, they're large.
Yeah, so
They're
Civi,
large and-
Bird, do your normal attack -3.
He doesn't get any negative because the
It's
creature's
a large
large and he's
creature.
only shooting over a medium. So hit.
Oh, sweet.
If he's only
Really?
medium.
Oh, is that okay?
Yes.
All right.
Nice. And I fucked
No.
it up.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, misses. Feels bad, man.
Silent.
I can't remember, Bird. What
Yes.
class are you?
I am a.
He's a cleric.
Cleric, that's the one.
Ah,
Silent.
okay.
Do you move?
Why isn't he casting
Silent.
spells?
I've got.
Do you
barely-
move
all
this
my
turn?
entire spell list is just healing.
In my move.
Oh,
So
okay.
Silent,
Oh,
remember when you
fair
move, you get your skirmish.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I do have 2 others, but they're all
Yeah.
touch, and I'm not.
And you
really
have
thinking-
rapid shot, so you get 2 attacks.
All right, sure. Okay, we'll do it like that. I didn't.
He
okay.
won't get 2
Wait,
attacks
wait.
if. Well, he needs
Rapid
to
sh-
move.
he
for
has
a
rapid
skirmish,
shot.
so he won't get. Ah, okay, yeah.
Rapid shot, so
I
I
thought
can
you were going
move
off
and
of
then
haste.
get 2 attacks. Get fucked.
No, he's
Okay,
an
sure.
archer. He's got rapid shot.
Okay, so I am gonna go over to here to get my skirmish.
Yep.
And then rapid shot. So.
Yep.
Well, I need to roll a hit first, don't I?
Yep. So roll 2 attacks at your highest value -2 for the rapid shot modifier.
All right, so let's shoot that.
And then +1 because
Right.
it's large.
All right, so that'll be 22.
22
And,
misses.
okay,
Did you
Or-
add your haste?
there's a bonus from haste.
Yes, it's a
Plus
+1.
Yeah,
So-
+1.
So it's a 23.
All right, so
23
that's
hits.
23 and 22.
23 hits, 22 misses.
All right, so one
Or,
hit.
well, 22, it's not like it misses, but it possibly bounces off of him. It's kind of like one of those, it's armor plus blah, 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 blah. For
Yeah,
all
whatever
intents
the
and
fuck.
purposes, it misses.
Yeah,
It
misses,
just bounces off of his massive Chad abs.
Okay, so now I just roll damage.
Yep. Roll damage on your one hit.
So roll. Oh, you know how to do that. I want it.
Yeah, I know what to do. So, plus 3.
God, Dan, when I'm getting back into D&D, I'm getting a lot more like explainy with shit.
I know.
Like as a
You
DM.
always over-explain everything. Because you don't want anyone
it's
to get the wrong idea.
11.
Yes.
I got
11?
11 down. Yep.
Magical weapon, so you, so taking
a magical-
35 points of damage.
Yeah, I was
So
just about to
it
say,
is
so a
now
magical
an
ranged
arrow
weapon
stat.
does transfer its bonus to its ammunition.
Snake
Well,
swift
yeah, but
legion.
ammunition
I know.
can also have its
I've
own
included that.
magical bonus.
Yes, it can,
Snake,
which makes
snake
it good.
swiftness legion. Everyone gets a full attack.
Okay.
Right now?
Yes.
Right, so
Oh,
I will go first. I'll go first.
What does this even look like? Do you just kind of like...
The one from
and then everyone
haste
just attacks?
and...
Oh,
Right, so-
it states that a sort of like a snakish mist appears. And
26,
without
this is a
hesitation,
crit.
Every creature that is touched by it fires.
Yep,
Touched
Dan?
by it, you're not in touch range of anyone.
No.
No, touched by
it's
the
within
spell
100
itself. It's...
Touched by the spell
Oh,
itself. 100
okay.
Foot range.
Okay, now
So I
I'm
kind of
still
would
just
go over.
imagining it. Everyone just like grips their weapon in their mouth and then just like, you know, the like long neck just goes and swings at the thing.
Yep, so Dan,
By the way.
I am going to
26
roll...
hits?
Yep, a 26. This is a trip attempt. I did declare that. So I'm going to roll my things for that. So that's +4. And then, where is that? That is a +7. And then...
That is so
that is a
satisfying to watch,
plus-
Antlo. I love those things where it's like making shapes
Four.
with only one line.
So it needs to beat that with a dexterity or a strength check.
Nat wand.
Yep, so he's on his ass. Now I get the follow-up attack.
Yep.
1d12 +1 from
Rapid shot off this
haste,
thing, Angelo?
+4
It
from
kind
being
of-
on the ground, and +7 for strength.
It
What's that
kind of
say?
spreads its legs.
Am I able to rapid
towards
shot
you.
off this or not?
Yes. If you can attack You just can't move. All you can do is do a
Cheers.
full attack.
Yep, so that is...
But you
12 to
don't need
hit,
I can make-
plus 1,
you
and
have-
then plus 1. Does a
Look around.
30... That's a crit.
19 to 20 crits. Yep. Probably
So-
with your weapon at least.
Yeah, right. So here comes the damage. 1d... No, that's a 2d4.
I mean, I might not even need to do anything with the fucking damage you're about to roll, Flint. Come on, see it.
Is it a falchion?
It is... Oh, no, it's a Guisarme. I only quit it on that trotty. Yep, Yep, don't worry. So you
Oh,
can do-
okay, yeah. Oh, well, I just heard 2d4 and then with a crit like that, I just immediately thought falchion. Because falchions have that crit
Yeah,
range
yeah,
and
same.
that damage.
Yeah, that's exactly what set off in my mind. So that is a 2d4 plus 1 for the magic modifier, and then plus 7 for strength. So it takes... Oh, wow, really? Minimum rolls? 11 damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Mm.
not quite minimum, but...
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
close.
it's about as close as it can get.
Yeah, I know. So, has taken 46 points of damage now, and so who wants to take their turn next? Civi's closest, so Civi.
Yep, so Civi?
This is a free full round action.
Oh, that's a full
free.
round action.
I think it is, isn't it?
Free full round action. If I'm allowed to do that,
Then I get
Full
another
round.
attack.
You did a trip, so you only get one attack. on
Yeah,
your way
but the
down,
trip
don't you?
counts as one attack. And the follow-up attack is a free action. with
You don't
improved
get
trip.
Oh, because you haven't moved. Yeah, I forgot fucking haste.
Yep, so right, yeah, so I do get another attack.
Yeah, okay. One attack when he's
Yep.
on the floor.
So
Don't worry,
35
Sophie, you
hits.
act next.
Right. And it takes
35
10 more
hits.
damage. Really? Fuck you.
Gay.
Yep, so
The game
now someone
actually
else can
told you to
go.
go fuck yourself.
I guess while it's
What?
on the floor.
Yep, so
Yeah,
Civi,
I'm-
while a creature is prone, you do get a +4 to hit. So put that in your roll.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Silent, you take a -4.
He also gets 4 shots.
28. Does that hit?
28 hits.
Nice.
God, I only just realized. Wait, no,
9
it's not a
damage.
grapple. 9 damage, so that brings him to. Wait, 9, that puts him. The thing is holding on by a thread. You only did one attack. You do have a second attack, I believe.
Do you have a second one?
From haste.
You know what? I
Let's
guess he's
send it.
still consider. Yeah, I guess he's still considered on the ground.
He is indeed.
What?
Crit.
Nat 20, you crit.
All right. Once again, there's the roll. So, 24.
So the creature doesn't have eyes, but like from your nat 20, it almost looks like it's pleading with you. But you realize that its hand up reach towards your face was just trying to like grab at you in an aggressive manner as you slam down and then silence it forever. The globule of goo that it becomes then reforms into the full centered circle in the middle of the room, growing it back out to 3 foot.
God.
Once more. Oh, sorry. I was just going to finish this off before.
Oh no, I was saying God damn. That was it.
Once more, it seems to echo out to everyone. In shadows tall, my stature might cower, yet within my walls, a mysterious power. A blackened spire, reaching to the sky, within its depths, secrets lie awry. I am the keeper of treasures untold. In my darkened abode, they shall unfold. Though small in frame, my spirit's vast, guarding the enigma, steadfast and fast. In my tower of ebony, hidden from sight, hinting at wonders both near and far.
Everyone, turn off your lanterns.
I have an idea. Yes.
What's your idea?
The bird turns around and runs and tries to punch the wall.
The wall?
Yes.
What, like, ping the wall?
Actually, like, punch the wall.
Which wall? Like these walls?
Yeah, those walls.
Okay, so you run over and punch the.
Do I roll a dice or something?
I'm going to roll
Running
another
over and
memorize check on that, by the
striking.
way, Dan.
Sorry?
I'm rolling another memorize check. 25.
Yep. So. So running out and striking the wall, your what? I guess you have fists. Your claws, whatever. It kind of like stops like a millimeter or two away from the edge of the actual tower itself.
Oh.
But you do. It does like hurt your like hand for. This is non-lethal damage.
Yep.
It deals 2 non-lethal damage to you.
Okie dokie, I'll add that to my sheet. Interesting.
So from here, I'm just going to send this to specifically Antelo now.
Might actually, yeah, I kind of agree with Evelyn. Maybe turn the light off. So I'll turn my lantern off to see if there's any reaction from the orb.
Turning your lantern off, there is no reaction. It just continues to pulse with the same, well, thrum with the same pale coloration that it had previously. Dimly illuminating the room, but not really far enough out to the walls. There's a context to the sentence.
I look up. I turn my light back on and I look back. I look up the tower.
There is only a roof above you.
Is
It's a
there?
small room. Well, kind of like it's about like 15, 20 foot up, but like yeah, there is certainly a roof.
Okay.
Flat and still obsidian.
So, is there any way downwards?
Not that you can see, no.
Do we have any dwarfs in the party? In and first edition, they were good at detecting slopes.
Do a barrel roll.
Somebody explain what the Flint, can you explain what the fuck you mean by that?
He
Oh,
wants to
after the
use
session,
someone
it's
as a
quite
pocket
it's
pussy.
a long story.
Alright.
So, any ideas?
I'm just thinking.
As he's doing that, hey Dan, can I still do that thing we talked about where I kind of pray? Am I allowed
Yes.
to still do that? All right. So, how do you want it? Do you just want me to type it to you, or what? Because I'd rather.
You can type it. You can type it to me, or you can say it out loud. Either one works.
I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm too tired for that shit. Just out of character.
But I do want you to word it to me if you do DM it, like a prayer to your god. Like, how would you pray to them and then ask for what you want? That's not like a, oh, please pray to me or anything like that. I want to see how you worship your god and then, like, all that kind of thing.
Oh my god, I could have so much fun with that.
Yeah, so I did say that, like, yeah, as holy people, like, for instance, paladins and priests, you do have the opportunity to pray to your god. Your god often doesn't answer or does answer in, like, very minimal ways or whatever, depending on how much devotion you have given to your god.
Ooh,
So-
I like that.
If I'm
Over,
reading
like,
this
the-
right, When shadows tall, my statue might cower. So I'm going to stand next to the orb. I'm going to tell one of the people to shine a light behind me. Then, within its depths, secrets like light Ori. The keeper of
Right.
treasure.
So you stand up to it, and they hold a lantern
Yeah.
behind you.
Which means
Yeah.
that encases the orb in shadow.
So
Because
the,
it's my stature might
In-
cower. Yeah,
in
within my
doing
walls lies a
so-
mysterious. Oh, okay, yep.
in doing so, the orb seems to take the form of a very armored, very strong-looking dwarf, and he looks up at you expectantly.
And the keep.
I set down the lantern so it stays there, and I walk over here. I look down at him and question Durlag.
Correct.
Hmm.
The orb seeming to suddenly, well, the dwarf seeming to suddenly lose all cohesion, suddenly creating a massive pool. So, one second. The orb losing all cohesion. Durlag seeming to turn into what seems to be a small pool on the floor underneath of all of you. Flint.
Yep, I
Antelo,
just fall into the silver gooey.
Flint, Antelo, and Civi, sorry, I almost called you Flu, all immediately seem to sink into it as if it's a body of water, and you find yourself transported somewhere else. The pool seems to remain in the center of the room.
Does this happen as I'm praying? Just do I not realize it? Or just okay.
You would notice it, yeah.
Ooh,
Sorry,
shiny.
God, I'll talk to you later.
Shiny.
You haven't pressed
Shiny.
enter on your prayer,
Did
so
my
I haven't
lantern
heard it
come
yet.
with me?
I haven't pressed
Yes,
enter
your
yet.
lantern kind of falls through.
Alright, I'll go over and grab it on the other side.
We'll wait
Oh, so
until
now
the
I
other
can't see.
people are through. No, so there's a pool of water in the center of the room.
Yeah, that's why I was
And
dancing
everyone
around
else.
it.
So
Like-
are you going into it, or what are you doing?
The
yes,
last thing I saw
yes.
was them directly ahead of me, so I'm just gonna run in a straightward direction blindly and hope I
Running
see it.
in a straightward direction, you kind of reach the edge. I'm just imagining he's going full tilt, and then just there is no floor beneath him, so he just immediately
Does the
face
Looney
plants,
Tune doing the
face
Looney Tune
plants.
fucking
I'm doing
running
like the
emote?
fucking Looney Tunes run in the air, and then I look down like,
Nah, I was imagining
time,
more
oh
that
shit.
he hits the edge of it, kind of just face plants directly into it, and then winds up face first on the other side.
yeah,
The bird's gonna
that's
do a
fine.
flip into it just for fun.
Yep.
Oh, it's the local swimming pool.
Oh,
Yes,
roll-
yes, yes.
Roll a dexterity check or an acrobatic.
Let's
go.
go.
Is it acrobatics or what is it?
Tumble.
There you go. It's probably not
Tumble.
the best.
Roll a tumble check. Let's see how good you acrobats out the other side. Let's see
Let's
if you can
go.
stand.
Oh,
You acrobat through it, but on the other side, you kind of land with a heavy.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I try to catch him as he's flying through?
I'll allow you a dexterity check, but you're gonna have to.
Bro,
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
have dex.
difficult.
Let me do a strength.
No, because it's
Man, you
acting
suck.
fast.
Whatever. Got a 12. Do I catch him?
No.
Fuck.
He tumbles. You reach out, and then he tumbles directly between your arms and lands with a heavy core on the other side.
I tried.
bad. Yes, yes, floor painful.
So give me. Cheers to that.
Well done.
Alright, I guess I'll pick up my lantern, and do we want to say that we started resting up
I'll
in the next
give you
room?
this
Oh, yep.
first before you begin to rest up. The inside of the tower is seems to be a little bit more regal. The walls on the exterior are still made out of the hard, immovable obsidian exterior. However, the flooring itself seems to be more that of an accommodation, made out of a fancier sort of slate. A similarly large room seems to be ringed around with furniture as sort of what you would think of a nobleman's waiting room. And on the far side appears to be a giant door with a face as its surface.
Does it have the Chad face?
Yeah, it's gonna have Chad grin. Yeah, Chad grin jaw. So let's leave it at that though for tonight.
You know what? Yeah, hang on. I'll just put it in D&D text, Chad. Like, here is the door.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to race off to grab my food before they shut. So I'll catch
Oh
you
yeah,
later.
yeah.
Thanks for the
We're
game.
leaving it here, so that's all good.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Just because they close at 8:30, so I got to Mac 10 that shit. I'll catch you later.
Have fun. See you, bud.
See you later.
Yep.
And we'll
Yep,
with a
we'll
final
call it there.
cheers, we'll call it there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Like,
Bye.
Say good day to the recording, lads.
Good, eh?
Bye,
Cunt.
Mr. Recording.
Dan, I'm spanking you for that.